Can't call me a liar, baby. Can't call me a liar. Bamboos. I thought this was the most April Fool's thing I could do without actually lying. I do need to find a way to. I'll change the category eventually. You thought this thing looked bad? Yeah. It runs smooth as shit, though. I need to find a way where I can see TikTok chat, though. Still. Hopefully it connects at some point. It runs smooth as shit. It doesn't blind you when you open it. But for the most part, yeah, it looks pretty terrible. But I guess when it plays, there's worse things, right? Also, I'm in line for the Ascended Heroes pin thing, but it does not feel. I'm not actually. Also, this is not the deck I'm supposed to. I guess I could check what the. Do at least 9 damage to your opponent's single. Attach 3 energy to your Pokemon. Attach fighting energy to your Pokemon. Would be nice if the pocket smooth was smooth at all. Yeah. So honestly, I'll see how far I get. If the games take too long or I'm way too out of my element, I'll dip and we'll just keep playing pocket. But Jared, so this is TCG Live, bro. This is what inspired everything, I guess. Do I want to go first? I think the answer is no. I could be wrong. I think knowing what my opponent's playing helps in this match. And we're playing Zoroark, by the way. This is one of those games where I'm not sure. I'll put both of them down. I'm not really sure when to put more. Are these your first ranked games in TCG Live? This is my second game of ranked in TCG Live. Yesterday I played one game just to see how I ran, and my opponent was doing way too much, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, I'm a dip. I'm a concede, but so I'm 0-1 in ranked. But yes. Who would select 0? So cover the same pocket. Never. But it is ranked. But it is ranked. So. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's almost the same. Look, they got Gengar going on. Don't ask me what the fuck Gengar does. I own this card. I own all of these cards, actually. I don't know what they do, though. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool for sure. He's running meta already. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. The reason I'm playing Zoroark though is because I own the cards in real life through my own like collecting. I opened a lot of Journey Together. I have essentially the entire End Zoroark deck. Puff, Buddy Buddy, while already opened Double Zero is kind of troll, but we have PP up. I'm not even sure which version let's just put this down there. Guess there's no reason not to put them all down. Pokepad we could almost hold as like a follow-up, but realistically we could like hand pick the out so that whatever their board is. So I'll put this because this could evolve, and then the last slot is probably I probably shouldn't have filled it with so many Zoros, but it's fine. We're learning here. I guess I could scratch. Although they have Monkey Dory, but if they go Monkey Dory, I think I'm fine. What is this flip a coin if it does nothing? If they put their energy for the turn on the monkey, I think I'm okay. Granted, I have no idea what. I see that they have Carvana here. I really don't know what a lot of cards do. Bench looking clean. The shit that happens when they delay ranked. I thought about playing the physical TCG before offer with there being so many kids playing. I almost went to a regional this weekend, but everybody that was kind of available ended up either canceling or saying they weren't available. So I guess not the people that were available. Everybody that's kind of hinted. Okay, wait, we cooked because Mega Sharpedo swings for like infinite, and by infinite I mean just enough to kill Zoro, and they draw 2 cards. Sinister Surge. I don't know what that does. Once during your turn, you may use this ability to search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attach energy to a Pokemon this way, place 2 damage on that Pokemon. Alright, we're not in a good spot, but we're not in the worst spot either. Alright, it's a really bad spot though. I forgot that this existed. But it's fine, it's fine. Out of my league. Okay, so this is 40 damage. 290. Realistically, we have... There's way too many cards in the deck that we're gonna have to trade and hope for the best, really. Putting Zoro in the front is not the play, though. Although, I guess technically... Nah, we're gonna need to do this here. We kind of need everything that's in our hands. We could kind of get away with dumping the energy, though. Troll. Okay. So we won't get to knock this guy out this turn. But we're starting to get the pieces together. Wait, this is a draw 3. Okay, let's grab 2 of these and this guy. Although this is kind of what we need for the knockout, I think. Fast drawing 3 right now feels so fire, though. Let's go with this. Do I have enough space for all this? Yeah, I do. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Hold. We're actually so close and so far at the same time. Oh wait, and we got whoops, my guy's prized. This deck does 30 damage for each basic energy card in your opponent's discard pile. We don't have that much. Discard all energy from your Pokemon. Do 90 to one of your opponents. Probably going with this then. I'm not perfect at this game. There's a bunch of different lines. If they also have a Black Belt's training or anything that ups their attack, because they're swing for 270 this next turn. We were kind of cooked. Petro into what though? I don't know what they're playing is the issue. That's my biggest issue. I know what my deck does. I have no idea what theirs does, dude. You're finally on live. You're gonna love it for you to play for all arts or full arts. We already have bosses orders, so we don't really care about what they're doing here. This is TCG Live. It's supposed to be like a bit for April Fools, but I've been wanting to play this for a while, so it's more like I'm using April Fools as an excuse to play this. Nah, but do it still in rotation. Where's Cyrus when you need it? It's right here. It's just a different villain. But this is Cyrus on crack. This is like if you mix Sabrina and Cyrus, where you get to choose, but it doesn't matter how healthy they are. Boss's orders. what's troll is what they did. If they had Monkey Dory, like, why'd they do this? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell what was heads or tails there. Alright, my math is not off. 170 plus 160 is still enough damage, right? Right? These are big boy numbers now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still good. So let's bosses. Let me get that. We should trade. I was about to just go into for the swing. We should draw cards. Okay, now we got free retreat. Okay, they left. Oof. Let's go, baby. Pocket UI got better. W update. Yeah. Funny enough, they do justice to the foiling in this game, bro. Like, I mean, like, and by justice, I mean like IRL. That's how Mega Sharpedo looks. That's how the Zoroark looks. Actually, no. The Zoroark has like those stupid stars that they give EXs these days. First ranked win. Let's go for real, literally. What? This isn't Unga Bunga. Low key, Joe Dirt. This Zoroark is pretty Unga Bunga. Also, let me double check what y'all see. If at any point the setup is blocking too much of the gameplay, I'm pretty sure I'm in an okay spot. Like, I kind of like played a practice game and made sure I'm covering my pricing, but it kind of says the pricing all the way over like over there. So we're learning. We're learning. We get to collect, do at least 90 damage. Let's go. Tier unlocked. I guess I could show y'all the deck list too, right? I'm not gonna lie. I went to let's see. They have an Art of Boss's Orders, which is Cyrus. They do. I own it in IRL because when I was building battle decks and I couldn't. Well, it's not that I couldn't afford it. I didn't want to buy. Let's go collect all, I guess. What's this? Perfect order. 10 cards per pack. Oh, that's just a pack. Okay. Hey yo, full art Meowth, baby. Okay. I didn't know it was gonna automatically open the packs for me. Rose's encouragement is that's SIR, right? Holy hell. If can I get these cards in real life though? What the hell? The game is so free to play friendly. It really is. Granted, it helps when you have this. And I have so many more codes. These were just the ones I had at hand yesterday when I was like trying to build a deck for today's stream. Having a bunch of codes definitely helps, but you don't need them for sure. And leave again. Alright, so realistically, I looked at the deck list. I was like, what can I... Is there a way I could like view all? I genuinely don't know. Maybe export? Nope, that's not it. I guess I have to go like section by section or something in an edit deck. The lineup is 16 Pokemon, 4/4 of Zoroark, and then it's a bunch of one-ofs except for Zekrom. We have 2, and both of them were prized against that Sharpedo guy, by the way. Our support, I can't even like imagine putting any of this into pocket context, bro. This build was heavy on the stadiums though, and then 8 energy. Oh, the energy's in the deck. That's a big difference between pocket and Let's just jump into another game. I don't know. The games are pretty fast, at least when you play Zoroark. I don't know what other decks or how they do. But yeah, Ginger, I don't know if it happened to you, but when I tried to jump in into the Walmart portal thing and like for the it buffered where it's like, oh, too much traffic, don't worry about refreshing, we'll get you in eventually. Then I went to another loading page about how, oh, heavy traffic, no sé qué cosa, and then eventually I finally got in. I was like, bro, I'm so cooked. I'm probably like hyper cooked. We don't really want this in the bench until it matters. Yeah, they mulligan. That's our second opponent to mulligan. Okay, we're going against Lucario. I'm not sure what we do about that. Play the Meowth deck on live. There was a build of Zoroark that was playing Meowth. Funny enough, I guess you could put that down. It's impossible to leave nothing to combat bots. I got lucky with perfect order. I got an ATB, 2 bundles, and some blisters. 3-pack blisters. Granted, I'm aware it's because whoever is behind the bots did not care about. Bro, but this is so scary because they could knock us out before we do anything. Like, we can't evolve. We have no more HP. Never knows the goal of live now. I'm far from that. I'm like dead ass clicking buttons until some shit works, but we do have a lot of flexibility on our turn. Probably gonna play towards. It's tough to say what to do here. We don't even have an energy. We just troll. We're not gonna bosses. Although bosses on Lunatone might get something done. It might actually buy us time. I'm gonna do that. What else? Let's see what we got in the deck. Monkey Dory's not gonna do us anything. No good. Damn, that means hold on. If I'm not mistaken, 2 Zoroarks are in the prizing. A Zekrom's in the prizing. One of the Zoras. So 4 of my 6 prizes are Pokemon. Then we got 1. Vezendipity's also in the prizing. That's 5. And I don't know about the rest. So I think we're gonna have to be trading a lot. Hold up, I got 10 seconds to make a choice. You know what? Give me some like heavy damage. I don't know. Doesn't feel correct, but we do have another Pokepad. I'll leave it for next turn though. I could have also done Darmanitan, gone for the Darmanitan line, and try to snipe Riolu or something if they don't evolve it, but nothing we could do this turn, so. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do here. Give me you. Just in case they find a way to knock out the active one, we get to still trade twice. Let's do that. And Zoroark slaps. I just own most of it in real life, so that's why it was my go-to. I hope that's not as loud as it is for y'all. You been playing Pocket today? Straight from the path, bro. I can't close that. It was supposed to be a bit between April Fools and just me wanting to try live for once. 250 Zekrom attack is everything. It really is. Hold up, let me see. The Orga bet had the ability to pitch 1, draw 2, it attack copies another ends Pokemon attacking run monster. Looks like Reshiram to copy. Wait, did somebody ask what the deck does? Because that much I know. I know how to click buttons. That shit just goes. Night Stretcher. That's to get the energy back. Okay. Wait. What did they do? Oh, they had switch. Okay. Yeah, nothing I could do about that. Holy hell! And then this guy hits like a tank too, right? Attach up to 3 basic from your discard piles to your bench in any way you like. What are these cards, bro? I feel like they do so much more than I do. I'm just like I'm literally Unga Boonga. Yeah, Zoro's gone, but it's fine. It's fine. We just need to find energy, bro. Lilies. Okay, we're so cooked. If we find lilies, that's pretty hype. Nice to see my live stream. Yes and no. Not really. I don't have much time to go to locals and stuff. I do keep in touch with like what's going on in the meta and stuff through Azul. through Danklin. I forgot his first name. Tim, maybe? Okay, Night Stretcher is cool if we find an energy to like discard, right? This is such an like terrible spot, dude. High key. I think I'm gonna pitch this away. Let's evolve the lead one here. And hope to draw like lilies or something like that gets us more cards. Sam Danklin, there you go, that guy. Judge is interesting here. We definitely put down Castle. We already know Zoroarks are not in the deck, bro. So I think I'm gonna go here into Judge. Jesus Christ, man. What am I supposed to do? There's no energy, there's no nothing in my deck, bro. And we counted where at least 5 of our prizes are Pokemon. They're not energies. Let's trade again. So I did have a Zoroark in the deck? Bro, I'm tripping. Oh, because Pokepad doesn't add EXs. I'm tripping. That's on me. So my math is completely off. Clearly. I forget Pokepad is human. We definitely don't have targets for that though. So close, so close. We don't have an energy in the yard though, bro. Because we almost got it. We almost had it. We do have free retreat. It's so cooked. I would have Night Stretcher for Zoro if I remembered how my cards worked. I guess we could just Monkey Dory. I guess I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be the play for today. I mean, for this game, for today. Listen to me. I didn't feel like putting energy down, to be honest. When you're searching through your deck, there's a tab to click to show you all the cards in the deck instead of such a... Oh, damn. Okay, that's good to know. That's open packs. When did you buy the Mega Gengar accessories in Pocket? Loki Fire? The live ones are because I got the theme deck IRL. Bet. Oh, you're asking if I bought the ones from Pocket. I saw them. I haven't bought them yet. I still need to get a few more. I need to get through the battle pass. I don't know what the card they just does. Discard your hand, draw 5. Okay. Yeah, so that Darmanitan attack actually matters, bro. The way they're throwing energy to the yard. I max out. I need to draw perfect, but the deck is technically capable of dealing 250 plus. Okay, they're just spreading it out. Okay. Yeah, 5-1. We're playing live today. Hold up. So the deck is capable of dealing 250, obviously, plus 40, 290, plus 40, 3, and then we would need like a Monkey Dory to be alive, which is not the case. I'm pretty sure we're cooked, but we'll try. Well, this also we have the way to get to poison, right? Because however you pronounce this thing also poisons us. But Janine does do the ramping, so you're not wrong. We have ends BP up, so we could get rid of one energy here. We could also just split up the damage, right? No, you tried to think, yo. The chances we get cooked is heavy, but you could try to, I don't know. They got like no energy now, so Daramaka does not feel like the play. I'll put Reshiram. You haven't logged in since rotation? Damn, Secret Box would have been nice like 3 years ago. We could get rid of the air balloon, just cuz. We also have Ultra Ball to search for anything. This doesn't affect them at all. Although next turn we're in a really good spot, right? Get later to divide. There's probably more we could do, but again, what affects me is that I don't know enough about the game. Copy Darumaka's. You trolling? It could be played on mobile to my knowledge. I don't have it on mobile. My man wanted me to hit for 50, bro. Like if they have a power up, another power pro or whatever, we're in a really, really bad spot. Darmanitan is good against this deck. That's fair. We could build up to it now. Oof, good thing we hold that whatever the fuck we held. This Pokemon tag is... Good thing we held this thing. I almost just threw it out. Well, now I know for future reference. Also, they have this, which is... It's not affected by additional effects, but it doesn't matter. All we really need is for them not to hit with us with power up again. Which I felt like they used it for no reason last time, or is it that Monkey Dory has resistance? Oh, Monkey Dory has resistance, okay. It felt like they were like just throwing out cards. I was like, that's weird. By the way, for those of you that only play Pocket exclusively, also let me change my category. Did he not attack? I'll change my category after the fact. Hold up. What? He can't? No, he can't use Mega Brave. He could have swung. He could have Aura Jabbed for sure. Or am I tripping? Alright, doesn't matter. Fuck, now I gotta do actions. He used one energy attack. He didn't. We have PP up, so we could throw this away. Wow, he can't second attack in a row. No, it says during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Mega Brave. He could definitely just Aura Jab, right? What am I missing? I'm aware that I just started, right? So I'm going against people that are in a similar situation. Like I'm aware that I'm playing against people that I've played just as little as I have. Ooh. This time I'm gonna open the pack. Rupee Pro Pass. Eels. Alright. We could technically attach fighting enemy to your Pokemon. I could do that after, like at some point, but actually I don't even know what the ranks are in this. Right now we're a win away from leveling up, dude, to Quick League. Whatever that is. Actually, how far is it until you actually get to something? Okay, we got the Pokeball over here at 110. Then there's Great Ball, makes sense. Ultra Ball, Master Ball. Master Ball is just the top. Okay. How hard is it to build a competitive? Oh, let me show you the list you asked for. Not at all. Everything that I have here, except for like maybe 2 or 3 cards, is given to you when you log in, bro. I'm talking. Yes, I opened this amount of packs code wise, but as you can see, I have like 2,000 something of that currency, which is what you get with these packs for the most part. Also, the the shit sold out. The what's it called? So I missed out on the collection, but that's fine. I'm not sad. You're sad. Um, I'm trolling. Where did it go? I just notified me about the pink collection being sold out. Yeah, that's what happens that when it gets sold out before you even get in, basically. He pitched in energy so his PvP up could be live instead of his Zoroark in the belt. Yeah, yeah. I could definitely. Are you saying I couldn't attack again? No, I didn't have an energy. The reason I was in a tough spot was because I couldn't find an energy for the life of me. You're still in line for One Piece? Oof. Alright, so the list I'm playing is this one over here. I don't know if there's a better way of showing it, but cards we've yet to see. Binding Mochi. We haven't seen Janine. Watchtower, although it hasn't really come up. But yeah, basically they give you so much for free. The only thing is that the rotation's already in effect. Like there's a regional this weekend that's pre-rotation that I was trying to test for. I'm not going to a regional, by the way. But when I went to test, because I was still on the fence about it, I couldn't make the deck because rotation was already active. He spent a few first turns trying to find energy in the first place. Yeah. Try Frostlass. I don't know if I have that stuff. Again, the reason I'm playing this deck at all is because I have most of it in person. And I was like, post rotation, I could go to locals and play this. All I would have to pick up is essentially the Zoroarks. To get the cards, actually, I should have showed you that. After this game, I'll show you all how to get the cards. Like, literally, you could craft any card, like, at base rarity for, like, nothing. Better view is an edit screen, I'm pretty sure. When I try to edit the deck, it splits the deck into, like, Pokemon, then trainers, then energy. Like, it's weird. I don't know. No matter how I put it, I don't have a basic. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, we mulligan. That hand was pretty gassed, not gonna lie. Oof. Nice. Oh, we got secret box. We could find ends. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We got Buddy Buddy Poffin. We got secret box to go crazy. Janine's also. The issue with secret box in this hand is that we've opened so nice that I don't want to pitch the cards in my hand. The first most free, no, they get to draw a card. Every time you mulligan, you don't choose to mulligan. if you don't have a basic, it's not like Pocket that guarantees you a basic. If you don't have a basic, you have to reshuffle your hand until you find one. And your opponent basically draws a card every time. Interesting choice by them to do this. What's good, Broken? What is this? This is okay. And this matchup obviously is unnecessary. So that's a secret box target. Basic energy. We could search PP up, so that's another thing we could do. I think in every case we do this. Let me check all though. So there's 2 Zoruas, whatever the fuck, in the prizes. 3 Zor. Okay, the Pac, that I don't know, the one the runt thing that I don't know how to pronounce is also in the energy. Let's check how many energies we have. That's the easiest way to find. 5 energies. How many are in our hand? We have 1 in hand, so 2, 5, 6. So there's 2. Okay, there's 1 card that. Oh wait, how do I go back? How do I go back? Hold up. I know what my targets are. Hold up. I valid. Let's go. Alright, so there's 1 card from my prizing that I'm not entirely sure. Because I gotta get used to that whole searching for shit. How does it choose up to 2 your Pokemon? Each of those search for basic energy and attach it to that Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. If you attach the energy to your active Pokemon this way, it's not poisoned. Alright, so we could clearly easily do that. Issues that their Lucario swings for 130 and Reshiram will get cooked. Secret Box is very tempting here. Reshiram's on the board. Reshiram's is on the board. This, I think we have to, like, this is just so value. High key, I think Reshiram falls, and we figure out... No, you're fine, you're fine. The way they played it makes it seem like they have Lucario already follow up. But I think we'll wait for 1 turn before we secret box. Yeah. I didn't place energy because we could trade it, find PP up, etc. So yeah, our prize is... Hey, yo, the gold one. And boss's orders? Damn, who hurt this man? Someone spilled mustard over Lucario. This is tough. This is tough because we don't have any more Zoras. Yeah, this one seems like we're cooked, to be honest. Because how much? It's 340 HP. There's too many cards that we need for that to work. And we don't have... Half of them are in our pricing. Because we have Binding Mochi. We already used Janine. We don't have the Pekka whatever guy. We need Castle. That's the only 2 we're playing, so we grab that as well. I guess I should have put a different Pokemon in the active. Now that I think about it. We'll get some draw power. Yeah, I messed up the order of stuff, but I guess we could Night Stretcher. I should have asked. I could have grabbed Zora there too. Now, you see, I'm learning just too slow. I'm learning as I'm pressing buttons. I'm aware that doesn't do anything right now. Yo. We haven't traded yet, right? Okay, that helps a little bit, but not really. Yeah, I should have night stretchered the Zoro 100% of the time. I don't know what I'm tripping. Yeah, we would have been in a way better spot had we done it properly. But we're learning here, I guess. Is the only way of looking at it. All he needs to do is find. What's his HP at? 340, 170. I could do 170, 170. But realistically, our Zoroark is probably cooked. But that's still 170 is probably the play. So just in case he doesn't have the power up, we still have a way of doing more damage. Want to see a cool Pokemon video? I guess I wouldn't. I'm being guessed it. Is the digital form of the actual cards right? Yeah, this is 1-for-1 with the actual cards. We're doing it for today, Supreme. At least for now. If I get bored, we'll swap to Pocket for the. The card is 500. Damn, right now. Boss's orders again, bro. Well, at least our Zoroark survives this, but I feel like they're trading pricing incorrectly. Or they didn't have the. Oh, they went for Aura Jab, the weakness. Okay, they didn't have an energy. Seems like it. Where's Iono when you need it, bro? I almost couldn't sign back in to the Pokemon Center. Wait, oh, wait, I'm picking which to go to active. My bad. Alright, so we get to do this guy. I gotta read him now. What does he do again? It's discard all energy and do something, right? Discard all energy. 30 for each in the discard pile. Right now they got nothing. Granted, I'm aware this turn we just Reshiram. I'm just figuring out what we're doing here. Again, if we night stretchered, had we night stretchered, we'd be in such a better position. It's crazy. That's I guess for a rainy day. I already forgot what else was Pokepaddable. Pokepaddable, I mean. There's no reason not to Lilies here. Although my hands are pretty gassed, that's one reason not to, right? Let's just go for the knockout, I guess. We could trade it. Okay, hold up. Don't really need this, I don't think. Judge is interesting, but again, not necessary. Their hand is pretty ass from what we gathered, right? I might actually have online pack codes for TCG. I have so many pack codes for TCG. This is not even like a fraction. This is just what was at hand. In my bulk, I have... Alright, so this is where Darmanitan matters, right? Because we get to swing at 90 to anything. So we get to snipe the Riolu. Now with 2 Riolus, not as easy, right? How's it going, K-Tech? Congrats on the job, though. Why don't I see the link in the video? Oh, the moderation in YouTube is weird. Certain, like if you try to put your... what is that? Another A-Spec tool. I guess he judged. What? How can I read this card, bro? Why? There surely has to be an easier way to check this, right? Any of y'all have info on how I could look at this? Oh wait, it's right there. Okay, attacks used by this Pokemon do 50 more damage on EXs. Okay, so we need, so we Darmanitan that one. How about that? That seems pretty straightforward. All right, so we have to nice stretch of the Zoro this time because although we could technically grab Fez, but we didn't get a knockout. So let's grab you. We're gonna pitch all our energy, so I kind of trolled this there, but not really. Let's go. Sure, we'll grab all three. We could trade a judge probably, or I guess one of these. I forget that trade's a thing, okay? Wait, what? It hits the active too? Holy. Bro, I thought the 90 was like, oh yeah, you just hit the bench for 90. I hit the face and the back for 90? Nuevo Sol, yeah, at least for now. Yeah, he's gonna need Gong kind of speeds him up though, right? If he has Gong. Oh, it puts it to hand. Never mind. We're kind of in a good spot. Oof. Dawn is such a good card. I see the power of Darmanitan here. I thought it just sniped the bench. This thing hits the face for 90 and then the bench also gets hit. Also, they traded prizes pretty poorly, I'm gonna be honest. Like the sniper for Pheasantipity or whatever was just, I don't see like what the point of that was. Yeah, again, that's just a YouTube thing. Apologies, Lightning. Darmanitan is good. Yeah, I saw some lists not play it though. Take me to my land. No switch here, okay. Ooh, if I find boss's order, we just win. Which is not impossible with the amount of trades we have. There it is. Vamos. I can see. I can look at. I can see. I just took all the bank cards off my Team Rocket deck. Wish me luck. Let's go, bro. The Team Rocket deck is supposedly better post rotation. Again, for the same reason Zoroark is. We're like, it's bad matchups. Either lost cards or just fell off. Like they. Well, the Pokemon TCG, like the physical card has rotation. He's saying he took out the cards that rotated out basically. Oh, top that cat ass. Level 6, baby. I'm pro. Trolling. Just jokes. I wouldn't be mad if one of my perfect order packs had this this IR. What's this? Oh, this just takes us here. Alright, we're in Quick League now. Or were we already in Quick League? I don't even know anymore. So is if we end here, this is the pricing? Oh wait, okay, we already collected. Okay. Collector's crate. Ooh. It's just a pack. Hey yo. Is that a god pack? Hey yo. You imagine, bro? I don't know if that's. I'm guessing it's guaranteed. Like if you get to that point, they just give you all these cards. Either that or I drew the Motherlode, bro. Because granted, this has no value, but I actually pulled this yesterday. Sometimes it seems like it's pre-picked. It has to be pre-picked because that was insane. Yeah, the rewards, the rewards. I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, if you get to this, you get it. Everardo. Also, I should probably change my again. Change the category. I'm trolling. I'm not gonna lie, Lightning Strike. I'm not saying it is, but the way it's presented makes it seem like my computer will explode if I try to open that link. Alright, so I feel like I do not have the knowledge to use Secret Box as nice as well as it should be used. I think Watchtower would be good against the Dunsparce, right? Isn't the Dunsparce like pitch it to draw a bunch of cards, or like it goes back into the deck to draw cards, but that's an ability, right? Like Watchtower would cancel that, if I'm not tripping. We'll learn. We'll learn. We'll see what's good. Let's get this. We can send out lilies because we could find another one. A nice stretcher adds what? Bro, why does it make it so hard for me to just read my own cards, bro? Okay, put a Pokemon or basic energy. Okay, so we could technically get rid of this. Keep stretcher. Okay, this is the only tool we got. We could add Ant's Castle. Let's check all. Do we have Zoros in here? How many Zoros do we have? 3? Okay, so let's go back to Valid. We could grab, although if we inspect the board, yeah, why not? Let's go Puffin. I could have added, if I added Janine's instead. Actually, I can't use any of this. I'm tripping. I'm going first. I forget this. Whoops. So you know what? Let me just chill. I'm playing like an idiot. I'm just playing cards for no reason. Let's go Ant's Castle and leave it at that. I think that's fair. Not my brightest moment nor my best plays, but I think we're fine. And it's unlike Pocket where in life I could add the energy, I can't attack. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't know what their deck does. I'm pretty sure I know what he does. What the evolution does. Is Mega Slowbro even in the game? That's the type of stuff I don't know. Tatsugiri, this thing does something. If this Pokemon is in the spot, you may look at top 6 cards, reveal supporter, and add it to your hand.
When you attach this card, search your deck for up to 2 psychic Pokemon and put them on your bench.
Golly, that's so much better than the other two energies, bro. The grass one's like, oh, add 20 HP. The fighting one's like, oh yeah, you don't get added effects or something. This one, oh yeah, just look at the top 2 cards of your deck real quick. And again, it's like impossible to see the card.
Search your deck for 2 basic energies and attach them to one of your bench
Pokemon? Jesus. Who made these cards, brother? This is where I wish, instead of like whatever the fuck we did, we could have gone Darmanitan and then start like already bullying what they're doing. But I think we're gonna be fine. We'll go Night Stretcher. So grab Zoroark here. We have free retreat, so we'll go back into you. No reason not attaching to this. I guess we could also just attach to a different one. We don't need it right now. Used to play outside when we were young and full of life and full of love. Part of me wants to put Watchtower only because I know this does something. Let's go with Determination here. Okay, so we got both options here. Gravity Mountain seems again unnecessary. Okay, so we have a second chance of. Okay, let's go Pokepad. Probably gonna search. Yeah, Darmanitan seems like a good choice again in this deck, in this matchup. So you. Retreat into this one. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think I prefer the free retreats. All of these work. They're just. Let's go with 4 first. Oof. I'm gonna add all the Zoroarks, bro. Alright, hold on. Let me catch up with chat. My bad. Chat's been. Cause I haven't looked at chat for a whole second. I'm here like locked the fuck in. This is a whole new level compared to Pocket. Yeah, it has its. It definitely has its levels. So I guess to look at the top 6 for any supporter, I think it is. I have no idea what that was. Is there like a log or something where I could check what the fuck just happened? Log settings. So there has. Okay, there it is. Is this the log? There you go. So this is what we could have avoided if we put Watchtower. You may draw 2 cards if you draw. Shuffle this. I thought. We'll see if that was a mistake. Oh wait, so this is what they were building up towards. What does this do? Discard the top card of your deck, and if it's a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, choose one of attacks and use it. So it's sort of like the Zoroark. Do they have a way of manipulating the top of the deck? Alright. Yeah, I found it. And we get to see what this is. If this attack does 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, prevent all damage from effects and effective attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your bench Pokemon. Okay, so this actually counters Darmanitan. Although we could boss order and get rid of it, but seems like our bigger problem is definitely these guys. Does this energy do anything else besides that? No. We could technically activate Watchtower next turn. So make sure that they stop drawing 3 cards off the top like it's all good. Yeah, especially with double Dunsparce on the bench. Yeah, this Watchtower is gonna be. Okay, now I could read this card. Search your deck, 2 cards, shuffle them, and put them on top in any order. Okay, so that's how they guarantee this. Interesting. So essentially, they get to stack 2 cards, whatever they attack with and whatever they're drawing for a turn, right? What the hell does that do? Oh, wow. That's crazy. He could literally wipe my entire bench, essentially. Yep. Golly, dude. Alright, so the play is pretty straightforward for this next turn. Granted, their hand got full now, but... Alright, so we're definitely gonna use Watchtower, so the Dunsparce don't do nothing. We're gonna bosses the one with energy. I almost don't want to put this down on the bench. I could attack eventually, but we trade. Almost forgot that. That's a thing. Doesn't seem like they're playing any EXs, so I think we could drop this. That, by the way, is like a... Okay, that's a good draw. We could hold the rest, I think. Could put the energy there. Yeah, let's go with this one. Number 2. Buddy. Just trade fodder. Instead of points, it's prizing. So you see how... Actually, I don't know how much... You see here to the right? You see they're at 3, I'm at 4. That's how much we have left. So you actually go from 6 to 0. You win when this number on the right goes to 0. Max Rod. Put up to any 5 combination of basic Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Into your hand! What the f... Jesus Christ. We do have 2 more bosses origin in the deck. So if we could keep sniping these Slowkings, I think we're okay. The issue is that their entire deck is 1 prizers. So we have to slowly... Meanwhile, they did one attack that I was unaware of that took 3 points away. Yeah, they grabbed a whole bunch of shit. Alright, 2 are like... Luckily... Wait, what? In what world does Dunsparce have 0 retreat, bro? Isn't that thing like fat, like huge? Like in my memory, like not my memory, but from when I seen the games, I just assumed it's like super. Okay, and unfortunately, search your deck for 2 basic energies and percentage of one of your bench to show your deck. So we don't care about the. Okay, now we care about Dunsparce. Golly, bro. Once during your play, you can put a card. What? Who made these cards, bro? I felt safe. I felt safe. We're not safe. We're definitely gonna judge. The Dunsparce is bigger. You are not wrong about that. So the options are definitely judge or actually no, because this is gonna ramp, right? So just attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. So it depends like where he goes with the energy. Okay, they judge themselves technically. To an extent, obviously. Why you wanna hurt me so bad? Okay, they put the energy on the Slowpoke. Okay. So wait, they're not even close to doing. Although they don't care. They will only seek inspiration. They don't care about the rest. All right. So I feel comfortable trading the Poffin. How about lose to a meme deck? As far as memes go, this one seems pretty fucking targeted. I'm not gonna lie. This one seems to have the idea of cooking Zoroark very intentionally. I could potentially put something on the top of the deck, but that makes no sense right here. Yeah, just I know about. I know to put Ends Castle, but no worries, no worries. They haven't really used any tools. But once again, I'll trade the Puffin. Okay, Monkey Dory and whatever could come in handy later. If I put them on now, it's just like saying, please cook me. What does this do? This attack is infected by effective. What is that? Boss's order, that's pretty decent-ish. But you see, what happens is when, like, Academy and 9, stuff like that, I don't know those cards exist. So I'm here playing Watchtower thinking like, oh, they're cooked. When clearly they weren't, you know? They do seem to be very running thin on like the answers though. They're definitely digging for whatever they're looking for. Granted, they get to dig quite a bit, huh? I don't. Okay, that's you're talking about. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's out of rotation now, so that's not doesn't come up no more. And I'm aware rotation's not at. Fuck, they were able to lilies before that, bro. Jesus, the chances they don't have everything is impossible, bro. I guess they can still retreat, right? Although Petrol, they already lilies though. We could technically find another judge or try to, you know. Come too far to be true. I'm down to bosses this one away. I don't have enough to set up the Darmanitan again. I guess technically there's a Night Stretcher in the deck, but the second I put it down, I feel like I'm gonna lose to some random shit. But the Darmanitan is an answer. Like we could bosses this, and then Darmanitan becomes an answer, but not really. There also doesn't seem like they're playing any tools. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what we're looking for per se, but Binding Moshi's not it. I think we just bosses the one that has the 2 energy already. Put them on like have to find another energy or something. I guess we could Pokepad just to figure out. Okay, there's one target only. go with 3. Hold up. We're in danger, but that boss is could be a difference maker. I don't know, because this is unfortunately we can't play around that at all. Petrol. So that's so annoying, dude. Pocket reading Stars boss's order and made it better with blue cheese. Yeah, bro. I didn't see what they added. I don't know if they have to reveal what they added. Oh, the Academy at night again? Fuck, dude. I don't know what other bullets they have in the deck, but that Kyurem thing doesn't necessarily cook us, per se, right? Like, not this time, because it's to 3 different ones, right? They can't just target for 130 direct, right? To 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, he has to spread the damage, okay. I think we're okay. Because I don't see them evolving, charging all the way up to full, and attacking, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to boss his order, we just gotta run over this thing. I don't even know what I would trade for. I think I'm just gonna swing. Nah, let's go with 5. And we didn't lose to the meme deck, baby. Let's go. They had me for a second there. It got definitely close. And honestly, I wish I could offer you like, oh yeah, I could try this deck instead. No. Yo, Couchy, how's it going? How's it going? We got a pack here. Clef Key, Scatterbook, Fairy. I don't know enough about this game to be playing a different deck. What I could do is I will swap it up after. We'll do some pocket at the end or something. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want to see, honestly. I'm having fun, but it's like how far can we get? ¿Te aburriste de pocket? No. No te aburrió. Lo que hice, he estado por probar live y hoy es just grind this till ranked. I don't. The issue with that rogue is if you look at the numbers. First of all, I appreciate every single one of y'all that's sticking around despite what I'm streaming. But for context, my YouTube's usually around like 40. It's at 9. my Twitch is like 70, 80. It's at 30. and TikTok I have no idea. But oof, the mirror match. Never mind. That was just my mulligan, and now they're mulligan. Dragapult. I didn't even notice that I mulligan once. Are they mulliganing again? No, they're setting up. Granted, that's not the proper reason not to do things, but it's not like I'm bored of pocket. I just feel like doing something else. I have the most viewers in this category. Live is dead, bro. Live is not the exit that I'm looking for, I guess. Clearly. Okay, definitely Poffman here. Have I tried Grim Pros Rotation? Ethan, thanks for the first time chat. I unfortunately am a pocket. I play Pokemon Pocket as closely as as close as you could say like professionally. Obviously not. There's nothing professional about Pocket because it's not added to the circuit yet. But yeah, this is my first time actually streaming TCG live. So I've seen videos about Grimmsnarl, not post rotation though. We can't attack or nothing, right? Yep. Do I think champions will be good for stream viewership? Maybe. I'm not sure where VGC's at. And yeah, Ethan, the reason I'm playing this deck is because I do collect the cards physically. I don't play them. I don't play them because of I don't have a local. Well, I do. There's locals around me, but I don't have the time to go to locals. And I like Pocky, right? So, but I do collect the cards, and I open a lot of Journey Together. So when I put the codes, I basically had the Zoroark deck. Plus, building a deck is pretty simple, right? No, Masters. I honestly downloaded this game, and before I even put a single code, they give you so many decks. From Lucario to... Actually, I had most of this deck already in-game before I opened anything. You won a cup last week with Zoroark? Oof. What version? Although, wait, last week would be still... would be pre-rotation, right? Oof. Okay, this doesn't seem like a proper play because all we need to do is find Ent's Castle, right? Poffin is troll as hell. Let's see. There's... I think we're better off just trading a whole bunch than Lilies. Gotta send away a Poffin. Alright. Surely we'll see a PP, ends PP up. Alright. Oh wait, this is a free switch. But if we could do it without getting poisoned, that'd be cool. So let's do one more. I guess Darmanitan would have been great in this exact situation, but this is where me not looking to see what I have access to or not is a mistake. But we do have double night stretchers. You know what? I'll send away the. Let's send out you. And there's the castle, baby. Oof. Trade the Grom. I thought about it, but I got lucky where I didn't have to. I was considering it, but okay, Pokepad's good. I guess I could have done it instead of Darmanitan. I see what you're saying. That was my percent. I'll give it a game a try. I won a TCG regional championship back in the day. Oof, what format, Masters? I might know it loosely. Especially since I have a second Crom, Ethan, you're not wrong. I should have definitely considered that. This game can turn from one turn to the other. Yeah, because I know the powers, or I've heard of the powers of Dragapult. But yeah, as far as what champions be good, Jared, so I'm not too sure because I'm full transparency. I'm hyper garbage at VGC. But that Badoo's so far. Granted, I've the only ascendant I've opened is the ones y'all saw on stream. The issue is that even if they like item lock us, we have actually if they I was thinking pocket wise, you know how pocket's plus 20? I'm like, if they hit me with Badoo, it's actually 30 damage and I can Monkey Dory and like throw the damage back at them. Clearly not the case. And it's crazy that they have the fire energy so they can't even attack. Also, they have the gold energy, hey yo. Hilda. What does this do? Search your deck for an evolution and an energy card, reveal them, put them. I spoke way too soon. Granted, if they want to put Dracloak in the active, okay, they grabbed another fire energy. I am not correct. They could have the psychic in hand already. Okay, no, they're hard retreating into Badoo. Hey, yo, is that because it's a full art that it just replaces everything? So, wait, how are they able to evolve? Didn't they just put that Dreepy down, or did the? Oh, I guess it probably rotated in a way I didn't pay attention. It's not like Pocket where it takes like the 1-to-1. So the animation was a little different. Alright, so okay, that That could help. Also, this is... We can Monkey Dory as well. Let's... I think we could get rid of Pad for now. Although later it might be worth it. Probably Judged. Okay, there's boss's orders. I think that's a no-brainer, right? We just do it. We still trade in hopes to find... I'm trying to find an energy, bro. Where's my energy at, bro? We already have Nth Castle on the board, right? Okay. I didn't want the energy anyways, bro. Let's put this down. I don't think there's a danger in putting Monkey Dory down. Also, Ethan, if you see me being way too aggressive, it's because I have Pocket Brain. I want Dark Maka at some point. Yeah, I realized I wanted it, but I haven't... I feel like I'm going to be item locked for a bit here. Another Judge. That's tough. We literally... Like, we could have Monkey Doried and put ourselves in a position where we could knock him out the next turn. And we just didn't see any of it, bro. You went with Rayquaza from 2003? Jesus, bro. They took out a catcher for a pocket catch. Bet. Oh yeah. Post rotation, and you saw the red card. Actually, you can't see it yet because it doesn't come out until the next set. After the Greninja set comes with the red card that requires your opponent to have like half their prizing already. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, that's why I was digging. I traded 3 times and couldn't find an energy. I was hoping 3 prizes or fewer, they shuffle and draw 3. Okay, yeah. I read the card because I was looking into a Zoroark list post rotation, but I found too many Japanese lists. And they already have the next set. Chaos Rising or whatever it's called. Your Pokemon Champion Fire Red. I also beat the Elite Four. Let's go, baby. What was your team? After 10-year hiatus, we're back on TCG. They still remembered. I still have cards. Like, I could play a Judge from back then. Like, it transferred some of the live cards. I think from a certain era onward. Yo, Kage. Yeah, widescreen pocket. Yo. You think he DC'd? He might have just like they do that in live too. I hope there's a better. I don't have to wait the 15 minutes, surely, right? It's that. Oh wait, there's that little countdown, right? If you don't take an action. Yeah, they just quit. I guess I could just swing, but I do want to find that energy though. There it is. For those of y'all that don't know, Monkey Dory is cracked, bro. Transfers up to 3 energy. Obviously, we have infinite more plays, but I'm just going to go through the motions and hopefully they get timed out. Am I not done with Pocket on your finger list? Bruh, I'm not done with Pocket at all. Not even close. Consider it. Literally, it was supposed to be, the title's supposed to be like an April Fool's thing, bro. Like, or you're gonna be like, oh, he's playing ranked? That's crazy. Or you're gonna be like half the people that entered the chat at the beginning were like, oh, we're considering the the 9-win event ranked. So the gag worked for like 2 seconds. I'll take it. This is ranked, so I didn't even lie. So it's not even April Fool's. It's like April Truth, I guess. Is this why you asked about the regional? I did. I was gonna play this weekend, but none of y'all none of my boys in my like IRL group Discord. I'm talking about friends from since kindergarten, bro. I asked who'd be down for regionals next weekend? Crickets, bro. And then I hit up my pocket boys. I'm talking about Varoom might have pulled up. He canceled. I hit up my boys from Philly, like, bro, what if I told you I play Pokemon? Would you come down to Orlando? That's a little bit of a stretch, but they also said no. Point is, I couldn't get anybody to tag along with me, so I was like, I'm okay. Also, like I mentioned, when I went to my girlfriend said she's ready. I don't know if it's April Fool's. That's a tough one, bro. Hey, yo, what's our rank, bro? Where's Corn Dog? Some things just write themselves, brother. I guess you'll find out tomorrow, Frank. Oof, that Raleigh is like. No, that's the thing, Benjamin. I opened TCG Live because I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna go to this regional, I'm gonna test. I'm not gonna go blindly. Although, like, the reason I didn't care about going blindly and just completely sucking in the event is because, like, oh, backup plan, I just do the pocket side event, and that's content in its own right? Like, I make a whole like vlog or breakdown of like how the side event was. Orlando's pre-rotation, I jumped to TCG Live and attempted test for this event. TCG Live's already post-rotation. I'm like, what are we doing here? Had to hop off socials because I really be believing everything. Everything you why lie. Why lie is a real question. Is a real. That's real. That's real. That's all I can say about that. Like, for example, my joke wasn't even a lie. That's why. Rowlet Froakie, choose one. You gotta choose one. What do you mean Rowlet Froakie, bro? I'm just kidding. Oh, Cyrus Coin. Hey, yo. But yeah, Orlando's one of the last you were playing Okidogi Barbo. I cannot pronounce that Barbo thing for my life, bro. But I do know what it does because it was one of the rotation. I mean, the sneak peek decks, right? The one that ramps from the hand. That I did go to. I went to a pre-release. I went to 2 pre-releases. Yo, those sleeves go hard though. Speaking of those sleeves, there's some like Walgreens tins that have 2 Destined Rivals and a Journey Together. 2 of them were duds. I opened 3 of those tins with my wife. She pulled from one of them. She pulled the gold Mewtwo. So that's like kind of. If I were to sell it, it would cover the price of the 3 tins. So I felt like a W. Our meta deck's still cheap unless you're trying to full out. Like if you don't try to full out, bro, I think you could get a meta deck for under like $30 easy. And I could be exaggerating, but I have so much bulk that even like Lily's determination that if you go like to cool stuff or you go to a locals, they try to charge you like $2 for it because it's a staple. Like Pokepad, bro, I have play sets. I feel like set 1 Dragon Ball when I could give everybody sensu beans and super combos and shit and objections. That's how I feel because of how many packs I've opened. Alright, so let's find. We actually have. Again, the issue with this matchup right now is that I have no idea what my opponent's trying to do. But it does seem like we're in a good spot. In terms of like what we're trying to do, right? We go here. Okay, this is it prevents hurting the bench, right? Prevent all attacks by opponents done to your basic team rocket. Wait, all effects of attack. Oh, the effects of attacks. Okay, no, we're fine. That doesn't matter. That guy's emoting. How do I shut that shit down real quick? Shut the fuck up. Alright, We did go second, right? I'm not tripping. I guess we could ramp next turn, sort of situation. I feel like this is gonna be decent. I just don't want to like. I want to use this next turn. I just don't want to poison myself blindly. This could already attack next turn. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks during your opponent's next turn. That Pokemon can't use that attack. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's just do this. I'm not gonna Janines. Let's just hit for 20. I don't know what the Murkrow does. We should have gone to Orlando or Kissimmee, wherever it was. I don't know the exact spot, but it would have been Orlando enough. And the funny thing is, I own most of this deck that I'm playing right now because of opening so much Journey together. Team Rocket's Giovanni. That's just that's like a boss's order on crack, right? Switch your active Pokemon and then boss's order. Yep. Low key, probably best case scenario. Not a good scenario, but a scenario, right? I'd even gotten the green light from the wife, bro. I was ready. I was ready. But she's probably happier now that I told her everybody canceled. The seats? I actually did not read what that does. Search your deck for support card, reveal it, and put it into your hands. Okay. Once again, we need to find an energy. If we find an energy, we are so okay. This does ramp, but it doesn't ramp Daramaka, so we can't get out of the way. We need to find Ends Castle, actually. We need more than just energy. But this will help. We didn't get knocked out. Okay, so we know that the per whatever runt is in hand somewhere. We could grab the Pheasantipity for later, though. Although I don't see them knocking me out anytime soon. Granted, I don't know what the Honchkrow does. I just know it exists. I don't know. Do they play a tool? That's another thing that it's so troll not knowing certain things, you know. Let's trade. We need to find Castle. Okay, so we could evolve. His retreat cost is still 8. Oof, bro. If we could find the cards we need, this hand is so gas, bro. I think we already pop. I'm gonna regret if there's no target for this. Okay, no, there's 2. Deck thinning. We gotta find these cards, bro. Screw the tool, bro. Bro, that's the 2 cards we needed. For those of y'all that just saw me because of live, this is daily pocket meta stuff, bro. Where's that move? I know I can't attack for like the next 3 years, but bro, get these Murkrows out of my face. I got PP up, I got Janine. Actually, I could attack next turn immediately. Let's go, baby. That's hype. That's hype. That's probably the most hype play that's happened all day. Golly, bro. Honchkrow is 60 for each pocket supporter in hand. Oh, we won't find out today, baby. KO Crow, trust me, I know. I don't give a damn about Articuno. Articuno's for matchups like Frostlass and shit. I'll be on the games, bro. Zork is one of the top 5 post-rotation decks too. It's quite good. Yeah. Trust. It was in between. I already had it, and Varun told me, "Oh, that's what I'm planning to play." Actually, he said, "Oh, the deck I'm playing right now doesn't get just play Yu-Gi-Oh at this point." He said the deck I'm playing doesn't get hit post-rotation, and I'm like, "What deck are you playing?" He said Zorok. I'm like, "Bet, say less." Okay, and Murkrow's back. Not sure what they're planning to do with that. I guess they feel like, oh, I need to find 2 energy. What are the chances of that? 100%. Okay, now it's time to read. Draw cards until you have 5. If all of your Pokemon in player Team Rocket, draw until you have 8 cards. I actually think I have that IRL. And if you use Team Rocket, draw 2 cards. That card is bonkers. Look at what all they've done is crazy, bro. Everything they've managed to do out of like nothing. And they could technically, if they find Murkrow energy and put it... What is this? Okay, that doesn't matter. They already used. Ricky, what's good? I started playing Magic again like a year for a bit. Mono Red was still broken. It was winning on turn 4. It's basically... Yeah, but Red be doing that forever, right? It's always been doing that. Alright, let's trade a little bit because I do want to find... the castle or just, yeah, the other castle. Granted, it might not even be in the deck, to be honest. I don't think I'm a Lilies. And And we have definitely have stuff in the yard. Hold up. Let's send out. Okay. What targets do we have for this? Monkey Dory, not really an option. Okay, this is Reshiram is decent, I guess. We could trade the Puffin. We didn't luck into exactly what we needed this time, but we're still fine, right? Oh wait, we could trade a little bit more. Oh, that's what we needed for if they try to just, like stall us. This is basically another Ents castle. Am I done with pocket? No, not even close. I just decided like there's no ranks. It was April Fool's, so I can make a rank joke. I just wanted to try. Like I've been meaning to play this, so I need boss. Yeah. If we had boss, we were like gonna pop off, but still decent situation we're in. We have 0 of 3 bosses. We've gone through 0 of them. But yeah, we're not done with pocket. I'm just having fun with. Also, shout out to Eski with the 5 streak, Roke with the 80, Nunu with 75. He just passed turn. Are they putting me on finding the cards again? They love doing that. They got second at TCG in Spain is $15. Holy moly! What deck is it? What deck is it? Another DC. Yeah. I guess I am being a bully because I'm playing like a top tier deck against people that just started. Granted, I know I also just started, but it's clearly not the same, right? Well, 6-7 was fun while it lasted. Evade, yeah, just for today. I wanted to make an April Fool's joke with the ranks bullshit. Rillaboom, Applin. Oh, grass is tough for me. The fact, because that's weak. That's Doror's weakness. The fact that we got hit with double energy. You're excited to play the TCG? What deck were you playing? But yeah, the fact that in TCG its weakness is ×2 and not just +20 or minus whatever is ridiculous. The knockouts you get for no reason is ridiculous. Before we keep going, I'm gonna take a piss, but I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak, bro. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okie dokie. Oh, that's right. My bad. You definitely told me about the okie dokie thing. I apologize. Dragapult Blaziken. Okay, so I know Dragapult's like everywhere in the sense of like it's like really good. Blaziken, I'm less aware of. Also, let me see, Blue. Let me look at the list you sent. Rookie, Thwacky, Rillaboom. I like low key. If I look at my collection, I might have these cards already. I've opened so much Twilight Masquerade because of it came in these tins that I have right here. I don't know if you can see them on stream. Let me see what y'all see. Yeah, these tins that I have behind me. They're from Walgreens and they carried 1 Twilight Masquerade and 2 Paradox Rift. And I've opened so many of those. Granted, they got updated. Now I bought them some the other day and I mentioned I got Destined Rivals and Journey Together. But let me see the rest of the deck. Goldeen I for sure have. Seeking I have. Psyduck I don't have the Ascended Hero. Actually, I might have the Ascended Heroes one, to be honest. Shaman from Destined Rivals I definitely have. Granted, this list is pre-rotation. Granted, which is what we would have been playing in Orlando, so I'm trolling. But yeah. I have a lot of these cards just from opening packs for the hell of it. I wouldn't call them clowns, bro. That you content creation, like if you don't go with the flow, bro, you just drown, man. If that's where the future, like if the future of like the small creator or the creator in Pocket is to expand to other things, clearly live is not the option, right? But I've been on playing TCG Live. I'm loving. I'm playing. That's the Zax. That's the deck I'm playing right now. Zoroark. Do I want to go first? I've heard, again, correct anybody who plays this more than I do, correct me. I heard you want to go second with this deck, unless it's the mirror match. And since we don't know what we're going up against, more than likely we just want to go second. Feel free to correct me. You're going to Orlando Regionals this weekend. I'm thinking of copying a physical deck for Zoroark. Bro, Zax. You almost met Men of Steel, bro. Ah, damn. Leave. This is not the deal. I almost went to that event. I almost went. Oh, this card hits like a tank, bro. But I have to be hurt. Okay. Esky, I did DBS before Pokemon Pocket. Okay, let's go Poffin. Let's entertain. Trying to see. Okay, so our prizes is a Zoroark, a Zekrom. Pheasant Dippity's on my board already, so that Pachyrun, whatever thing, Pachyrun thing, Cyrano is in there. I have all of them. A Judge. I feel like the easiest way is just to skip to the energies and see how many we have. 6 energies. Double energy. Okay, so I miscounted, obviously. Or do I have one in my hand? I do not have an energy in my hand. I don't know where I miscounted. Oh, there's a Zoroark in my hand. Okay, so instead of a Zoroark and pricing, there's 2 energies. And whatever else I mentioned. Alright, so Janine's Secret Art is chilling because we get to retreat the Pheasant Dippy out the board. Out of the way. But we can also do a Binding Mochi. I think we're in a really good spot. Hold up. Let me see. I just don't know what else they're playing because this is generic. I almost want to play it slower, but we have PP up as well. Let's Pokepad. What would I want to add? Probably Reshiram. Because Darumaka in this certain situation isn't perfect. Or I could do Darumaka and then next turn with the second Poke, and when we choose what we do. Let's do this. Next turn we could pick up the Reshiram if we really want to. I think we could also hold on to Janine's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. And we'll play more aggressively next turn. But Pad lets us either choose Darmanitan or Reshiram next turn, or Zekrom if necessary. Tajima's probably is going. I'll probably say hi. Would have been dope to meet you. Just read Tyrantrum. He's kind of OP, yeah, bro. And it's okay. So he's playing a Ethan's deck. I guess I could have known because of the Fire Sleeves, but okay. So Darmanitan definitely seems like the play. Alright. So it's just a matter of finding it. This could actually work in this matchup. Let's go here. I'm not finding it. I could clearly find it. I could do this right here. Gravity Mountain technically does something, but I think we're gonna punt it here. Although this is probably better to thin the deck out. Actually, no. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it seems correct. Hold on, let me see. Let's trade away the Gravity Mountain. Night Stretcher. Does that help at all? Not really. Definitely evolve here. If we Janine the okay, yeah. Okay, we got it.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Pokemonster, thank you with the raid. Apologies for not playing pocket right now, but trust me, I'm chilling. Serrano, that's pretty decent. We get to, although we probably Lily's next turn. We PP up. We'll figure it out. You like live? I appreciate that. Let's go, Chris. Chris, don't miss. I saw something 330 HP for one prize. Yeah, essentially, yeah. And fossils is not as bad as it is in pocket. Cause you have Petra that could find fossils. There's another guy that looks at top 7, grabs a Pokemon and an item. Like there's secret box. Like there's so many ways of finding these cards that's ridiculous. I ain't happy. I'm feeling. I would love. We need way too many cards to come together to like take full advantage. But like a boss's order, getting rid of 2 Cyndaquils would be hype. Also, I don't know. What is it? This grabs from the deck, right? Am I tripping? Yeah. We're playing. This is TCG live. Alright, so this. I was like, why do I have Pheasantipity? I forgot I led with him. Alright, Poffin is not the answer here. So we will. Okay, Zoroark, so we don't have to use Serrano. That's pretty clutch. Can't find energies to save my life though. I know trading after lilies is probably better. Okay, Pokepad is not the answer either, bro. But getting rid of it from the deck is probably better. I don't know how much HP Ethan's whatever has. Monkey Dorton's. I'll grab one of you. Put you down. Okay, there's Castle and there's the energy. Let's go. I don't know if I have the means to punt some more energy this time around. Or if I just take... there's no reason not to, right? I don't know how much HP Typhlosion has, but I doubt it's over 250. So I think I'm just going to take out a Cyndaquil. Get the points, and then we'll Zekrom the Typhlosion once it's on the active. Slushy. Who the fuck? No, it is. Bro, those emotes are fire too, bro. You're lost? Yeah, it's right now it seems like this is like my, I don't know how many games I played today. The games are a lot faster than I thought, to be honest. This just searches for Ethan, right? Or does it search your deck for Ethan's adventure? I know Typhlosion attacks per adventure, right? Or something like that? Or does something for each adventure in the yard. Yeah, I wish I could. I'm lost too. I don't know what my opponent's deck does. I only know what my deck does. You're always lost? Nah, then you're a lost boy, just like me, bro. Bro, that Ethan Typhlosion art is so fire. We get to read it now. This attack does 60 more damage for each Ethan's adventure in your discard pile. For 1 energy, you know? No big deal. And it's a 1-prizer. Bro, beautiful, beautiful art. This is the type of shit that I wish were in my tins, bro. How many Ethans do they have? They got 3 Ethans. Pokegear, what does it do? Look at the top 7, you may reveal support card you find there, put it into your hands. So right now they're doing exactly 280, right? No, 220. My bad. Oh, they needed the last one for the 280. Secret box is huge. Has to be huge. Surely we could add something crazy with that. Ant's Castle already. Let's just go into this. Wait, we don't even need to do Zekrom. We knock him out with just Reshiram here. Bro, I hate the need to do an action every like 2 seconds, bro. Hold up, I haven't chosen what I'm doing yet, bro. Let's get rid of a judge. I think we have targets for Puffin. You see, I already messed up. I already fucked up there. Because essentially what we were supposed to do was PP up and then bring this guy out. I don't have enough energy right now. We'll figure it out though. What am I missing to do that? Yeah, I fucked up heavy. And our way of getting around that? Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up heavy, bro. Fuck. Yeah, now I'm like, we're fine. We're not fine because we did completely fuck up, but like there's worse things in life than in this game, you know. Yeah, but the Petrans in my energy. I mean, in my life. It's fine, it's fine. The only issue is that they do one shot with the Ethan Adventure. Am I gonna play it? Not on stream, probably. This is not the answer. As you can see, there's actually more people on Pocket right now than there is in this game. Worst things in life in this game, Pocket. Nah. Nah, I fucked that whole up. I should have just secret box and the game was over. Yeah, it's in the prizes. Yeah, the play was super easy, and they put the timer on, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? Now you'd be surprised. I feel like I've been playing quite a bit. Like I've had quite a few games. Like they should have been down. We should have been down to 2 prizes already, and Typhlosion should have been long gone. What the hell does this do? Used by your evolution to 10 more damage to your opponent's active. Oof. So they're swinging for quite a bit here. They discarded the rest of their hand for 1 Pokemon. Oof, if they have Meowth, they could search for that Ethan Adventure real quick. Fez, we didn't get a knockout though, but you can't surge, baby.
You can't draw 3 with that. And now we have a way of just winning by... with the boss's order eventually. Bro, I played this so bad. Neon Wolf, what's good? What's good? I'm chilling. Also, we could be trading, but... Actually, I don't even think I have a target for this shit. So I'll just go. Do I remember? Nope. The timer resets every time you play a card. Yeah, I know, but since it caught me off guard, I deadass just misplayed off of it. Trying to catch on, but it's not working. Alright, so I could do a better idea of explanation. Like, I could do a much better job of explaining. Essentially, Enzorg has the ability where once per turn I could discard a card, draw 2. Ridiculous, right? Broken. But his attack is for 2 energy. I get to choose an Ents Pokemon in my bench and copy its attack as if it was Zorark. Zorark doesn't have... Hold on. Let me just... Alright, we win if we draw boss's orders. So that's what we're gonna... Oh, we could draw 3 and then trade. Hold on. Yeah, this is almost guaranteed, I think. There it is. We could do Darmanitan and get the knockout, or we just knock out the Pheasantipity. Oh, also this. We didn't even need the second one. My boss's order. So essentially, I don't know, like, yeah, so the entire deck revolves around N, which N is something that Pocket doesn't have. Pocket doesn't have trainer Pokemon the way that the TCG does. You know me from Pocket, most people do. This is the first time I stream, well, not the first time I stream non-Pocket, but this is the first time I stream live. The first time I played live was yesterday. Oof, let me do the... If y'all been requesting songs, the way I have this set up, I don't get to see as much. Alright, let's get me straight. I got you, Nunu. Is it still playable in this meta though? What, you making me want to play my Dark Zard deck again? I think it's out of rotation, to be honest. Let me double check for that. It might be gone. Hey, yo, I got a skirt. Alright, let's see if these are always stacked. Again, if that was real life. Alright, if we go to decks. Look, Charizard EX, edit deck. Yeah, Charizard's gone, Mew is gone. The Pidgeotto line is gone. Gardevoir EX is gone. Iono is gone. And we're a Snom, bro. What? How much have we... Wait, did we get our gift from this? We did. We're almost in Pokeball, bro. You're so glad Guardy's gone? We're going against people ranked in 444. I don't know how high that is or how low, but... Says Zardek was dirt. If you really want to climb, play Dragapult with 2-1-1 Dusknoir build. I'm having pretty good luck as is, I think. Like, I haven't dropped the game yet. Granted, I'm playing against people that, for the most part, haven't been really knowing what they're doing. Oh, not me. Oh, you're talking to evade. I see. Dragapult's like the only top deck that's like still around, right? After rotation. Granted, I know Zoroark was good too, right? But like, it's definitely not in the same level as Charizard and these other decks. Holy hell. Uh-oh. See Mega Gengar cover, surely he's playable. I don't have the answer to that. We did draw the castle, however, I don't want to put anything directly in front of this guy. Let's see what we have in the deck. Alright, so we got the 1-1. The Zekrom's on the board. We have one Zorua in the... It's also probably what we're going to pick, but we have one Zorua in the pricing. When we check all, we have 3 of these in hand. We have Fez in the pricing. We have all of these. 2, maybe a PP up. I don't remember if I'm playing 2 or 3. A Pokepad, we just played 1, so that's not it. The Gravity Mountain and Energy. There's something I'm missing, but for the most part, maybe Ultra Ball. I'm not too savvy on how many of each I'm playing. What does this do? During your opponent's next turn, the Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. I don't think we care about that. I think we're just gonna do this. Hold Castle just in case they're playing like that grass location thing. Holding Ultra Ball. Because I don't want to drop anything in our hand, really. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Dragapult's going to be #1 deck when special red card comes out. It's 1/3 of the deck with 31%. That's crazy. But yeah, I did see that red card coming up. Oof, we have Watchtower for this. But last time we played Watchtower, they outed it. I should have Ultra Balled for the Darmanitan, bro. Yo. Jaden with the follow, thank you. Yeah, Darmanitan would have gone to town right now. I could have Ultra Balled and found that's fine. It's too many pieces that we're missing. How's it going? How's it going? I'm going to trade one of the Zoroarks. Okay, Boss's Order seems very good here, except it's not good enough, right? Because they're setting that up. I don't know what this evolves into. The games have been treating me well, but this is my first day actually climbing ranked in live, so like I feel like I'm significantly ahead of my opponents right now. Alright, so we have Janine to give an energy, and then we could give an energy here. We got Ent's Castle. We don't have to get poisoned. I kind of want to do Boss's Order. We don't need to. I also kind of want to punt to double charge. I'm playing your favorite deck? Oof. I could tell you why I'm playing your favorite deck, but hold up. Let me go. Again, if I misplay, I apologize. I'm pocket brained, and I'm playing essentially the first time. I would have definitely grabbed Darumaka earlier if I knew what this deck was trying to do. And they want to set up another one of these guys.
They're probably gonna cook me with whatever is that seed dot evolves into. They're about to draw like more than half the deck. We couldn't find Watchtower. Watchtower would have definitely cooked them. All right, never mind. That inherently doesn't cook me. Look at the top 7 in each combination of basics. I guess they could jump to Nuzleaf easily, right? You want to play Alakazam as well? Popped off in Japan last weekend. Alright, so they didn't have any of the Dunsparce because they would have obviously played it before Lilies. But yeah, basically, Jaden, I've opened a bunch of, I play Pocket. That's my main, like, unfortunately, you probably won't be seeing me stream this game much, so I appreciate the follow, and I also apologize in advance, right? But, I stream Pocket a lot. I play Pocket a lot. But I collect the cards, right? And I've opened so much Journey Together because it's the most accessible deck that I had. And essentially, okay, hold on, let's see here. Basically, I had enough, like if I were to play right now, I have most of the Zoroark deck IRL. The only thing I'm missing is the Zekroms because I haven't pulled Journey, Ascended Heroes except for 2 3-pack boosters, and I didn't hit Zekrom in any of those. Alright, so yeah, we're punting this, drawing 2. Doesn't feel like we're gonna need Black Belt. Granted, I don't know what Shiftry is, but I'm pretty sure it's not an EX. Let's go here. I think we could afford to punt this. Night Stretcher seems like it's okay. But also, obviously, we can't use it, nor do we need to just yet. Let's go drop this. Cyrano, whatever. We only have 2 targets. We'll use them next turn. No need to put this guy down. Did we trade with both? Trade and okay, yeah. Surely this prize will have what we need. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. Again, I would have loved to set up Darmanitan. Also, they're bricked by not finding the Dunsparce. I despise Alakazam so much. Every time I see them, I set up Darmanitan and they scoop. Good to know, because I wouldn't know when you need one or the other. So they got... That's their second Lilies, I think? Yeah. Oh, that's their third Lilies. Well, that they... Yeah. Okay, they found Shiftry, unless it's an EX. That also makes sense. Again, Watchtower would have been great. Accompanying Flutes. Reveal the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. You may choose any number of basics to find there and put those onto their bench. Your opponent shuffles the other cards back into their deck. Can I see what he revealed? Does this hit harder for stuff on bench? Choose 3 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If you do, shuffle all your opponent's bench Pokemon that you didn't choose and all cards attached to those Pokemon into their deck. Ah, okay, I see. Well, we got lucky that he missed, huh? And then his attack is what? 140, put any attack into your hand. Okay, so he swings for 280. Our Zoroark is cooked, bro. Luckily, we get to, like, revenge kill, but it is not looking good for your boy. These decks with the... Yeah, we need to find Watchtower. And I wish we could have set up Darmanitan, but I just didn't know what we were going against. That's not gonna help. I guess we could punt it though. Okay, Lily's is decent here. Yeah, let's... What the fuck was that, dude? Fez. Is Fez weak to fighting? Yeah. No watchtower, unfortunately.
Man's chasing the Gengar and Dragonite from Ascended Heroes. He got 2 ETBs and got dupes to the Mega Attack Rare Halucha.
Bro, what's crazy is like every other Mega Attack Rare is like significantly like higher priced. Still a solid card, right? Like really. So they are playing something. What the fuck does that do? Prevent all damage done to Pokemon that don't have a rule box by attacks from. So you're telling me their entire deck, this thing makes everything on their board Oricorio? We do have more. Bro, this guy cannot hit a basic Pokemon for his life, bro.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Snail, thank you for the raid. I need to find a stadium. There's no other way around it. I do have to draw a whole bunch. And although they have a way of like punishing me for committing this much to the board, I need to find the outs, bro. Wait, let's thin the deck out with pocket. Wait, let me even find if there's a stadium in the deck. Okay, both of them are in the deck. Which one of these doesn't matter? I do want to set up Darumaka, but I don't think it's gonna be the win condition. But sure. Draw 3 here. Come on. That works. I don't think the boss's order matters just yet. Like, how many points do we have? 3? Yeah, bosses maybe matters. Maybe too little too late, but unfortunately we couldn't set up the Darmanitan. Again, if I were to play against this deck again for whatever reason, although I'm struggling to find the The Spotify. You have no way of doing Darmanitan. What I do have is boss's order to get C dot. Oh lord. Yeah, this lets them evolve all the way through without an issue. And they get to draw now again because they got rid of Watchtower. The good thing is that they can't add the energy. So what they're going to be able to do is like shuffle our stuff away, but we kind of already have answers to all of that. Unless there's a way for them to ramp energy that I'm unaware of. Which they could have, right? That's where my knowledge or lack of thereof of Pocket is like... Pocket of Live is... Or TCG in general is more noticeable, right? We did grab boss on purpose though. How many of these have we gone through? 1 C dot, 2 C dots, 3 C dots. Okay, so this is the last one they have access to. Unless, again, they have... They could be playing... Night Stretcher and stuff like that as well, right? But... We got 9 cards of depth in deck, and we know we have another Stadium among them. And we're not going to deck out because he's going to do whatever this shit is. Choose 3, and then we have to shuffle the other ones that he doesn't pick. So he's probably going to pick... Actually, I have no idea what he would pick. Oof. Actually, don't know what combination of 3 he could pick that we don't get cooked, right? Choose 3 of them. If you do shuffle all your opponent's benchmark that you didn't choose. So they're probably gonna send out the Zoroarks. Actually, that definitely cooks me. Well, and you could just keep doing that. What the fuck? How do we not get cooked by that? I guess we gotta put our Pokemon back into the active, right? But then if we do that, I guess he kills it for 140. Chill out, bro. How are you gonna expect me to do an action here with how little we have? I played right into that bullshit, man. Fuck. And I can't even, like... They got rid of Watchtower, so I can't even, like, stall with that. Because another one would have been boss's order into this. I'm pretty sure I lose. Yo, Nissa was good. Yeah, I played right into that. I could have just kept... I didn't think of the... getting stuck, right? Like the infinite loop. Had I just kept my bench at the proper size, we would never had a problem. It was that turn where I was trying to dig for the out, and we didn't like. We ended up finding it, right? It was just a stadium. We found the box.
Ya sé para la próxima.
Maybe they get greedy and they try to swing for 140. Bro, and I play the out, but it never mattered. Wait, hold. Did he get greedy or is he just no? Okay, I was like, did he forget how to play? Are we good? We're not good. Although yeah, we got cooked. Unfortunately, though.
Yeah.
He finally hit him, bro. Mac is a W.
What's crazy if he had hit Zorua,
He had to like play super awkwardly. If he wants to play this game, by all means, bro. I'll keep shuffling stuff back. We're just getting cooked in terms of like what we're drawing into, bro. Granted, I don't know what we have left, right? We're out of lilies. Yeah, that's a problem. Should have valued my poffins better. This guy's a weirdo, bro. He could have been one, but if he wants to play like this, yeah, he'll just do it now. Although doing it now kind of gives us a chance. Although we just get Boss's order to death.
That's our first loss of the night. A single strike is all it takes for me to win. Yeah, all right, dude. Playing with his own dick the whole game. Those are the Snorlax players in pocket. Yeah, you knew it. Ain't for us, you crave a different kind of buzz. I'll go first. Oof. Yeah, I should have built earlier, but we almost had them. It was that one turn where we had to dig too much to find the out that they were just able. I was at 2, they were at 1. Realistically, had I not had to commit so much to the board, we had the condition, but they made every Pokemon they controlled an Ori, bro, which is crazy. And Dragapult is back. The last Dragapult we played against bricked heavy. I don't even want to put this. It's just in case I have like boss's orders or some shit. Let's go energy pass. So far, I see a lot of dark, so my Team Rocket Spite House is doing good. Yeah. That card, even without the super effectiveness, swings like a tank. Yeah, it sucks that we didn't have access to the Darmanitan. I feel like Darmanitan early cooks here. Although this Monkey Dory's not gonna do much, right? We need to start setting up the Darumaka play. Hold up, back to the board. Or set up another Zoroark. Give me a Zoroark. Although, like, we could definitely like draw into Poffin, but it's not likely, right? We don't have to show them how much damage we're capable of. Let's just do this. We do get poison, which Mighty Moshi would help. Monkey, Moshi, whatever it's called. We get to copy Zekrom's first attack. So we can still attack next turn. Yeah, so their Monkey Dory doesn't do anything here. That Badoo SR is fire, it really is. Oof, you know the best part about this? You get to Wonder Pick mid-game, bro. You can't do that in pocket. Oof, if we could find boss's orders. Their abilities to look at top 2 and they get pick 1. They get to scry, if you know magic terms. Scry 2 and then put 1 in their hand, the other one goes to the bottom. Yeah, maybe we slept on Darmanitan. Maybe we should have just gone for Darmanitan. Yo, Crispin, I've never seen this art. That's kind of hype. Hopefully we just top deck what we need, but we do have lilies. Not as strong as of a lilies, but now we can't use Pokepad and stuff like that, so it's not perfect. But our own Monkey Dory Like if we're in a situation we're in where we can't use it in anything, let's put this down so that when we lilies, let's put this down. We'll trade after lilies. Watchtower doesn't do too much in this match. Jesus Christ, did we draw ass? What the fuck? Okay, we get to trade though. I'm pretty sure Poffin only has one target. I don't think Watchtower does anything in this matchup. I could be wrong. Maybe just in case they have a stadium I'm not aware of. I know Poffin only has one target left. Nah, let's get rid of the tower. Okay, judging. What is going on, bro? We're like okay, but also not okay. But the fact that we hit for the extra 40 damage from binding made it where I was confused as to what attack I was using. Secret box. Okay, our next turn might be insane. If I could think of, like, let me start thinking of the 4 cards I want off of this shit. Because that's what ends up happening with me. I haven't played enough games or know enough matchups to be like, okay, I want this. Dragapult's a problem, right? Dragapult is like a... Dragapult does like 100 or 90 to the active and then does damage to the bench. I just don't remember how much. And unlike Ampharos in Pocket, it's not random. You get to choose. 60 to the bench? Okay, so everything is safe in theory. And we're at 230 HP. I also don't know how much HP Dragapult himself has, but we have ways of doing a lot of damage. Yeah, conceded. Let's go, baby. 200 plus 60? Oh, damn. I thought it was 100. No, 100 is Ampharos. I'm here confusing cards. GG's. I'm assuming my Dragapult opponents have been bricking. Because we haven't had too much of a tough time beating them. And I think we're at Pokeball. Oh, no. Pokeball's probably like the next one. We have been beating them. I will skip the pools. Oof. Full art Skarmory. I would love that in real life, though. Granted, I'm not... Actually, no, I am opening Perfect Order as soon as it comes in the mail, right? So, not sure when that'll be, but soon. Nice. Raging Bolt coin. Are they playing Raging Bolts? I don't know if Raging Bolt's still in rotation, so don't quote me on any of that. Not the way you work it, no diggity. Wanna back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Back it up. Do I want to go first? No. I think I pressed no. Okay, you want to go first? For a second, I was like, I think I clicked somewhere in between. Who's gonna do this? Okay, Raging Bolt sleeves. Alright, we do have Ents Castle to kind of mitigate how bad this start looks. And we have... Okay, no, this hand's actually correct. Into Cyrano, or however you pronounce this dude. I don't know what they're playing, but our hand is busted. Ooh, Lily Swift Berry. In real life, this card's insane, and I've opened a lot of journeys together. I've not pulled this, but this is like a Dragapult answer in whatever they're playing. Ogre Pawn. Is this also SIR? Jesus. I've been thinking about moving this from Pocket. How is it? It's fun, and I wish there was a way I could like do both. YouTube algorithm would kill me if I try to post this in my channel. I'd have to make a separate channel, but it's a lot of fun, bro. To the point where without any experience, I was down to play this weekend. This upcoming weekend is a regional about, without doxing myself, in my state. I could have gone to Orlando for a regional, and it didn't fall through. I mean, it fell through. It didn't work out. Bro, okay, these rarities are too much. I actually don't like how these... I don't know if it's a setting that I have. I don't like how these rarities look across... Damn, is he already gonna attack, bro? No, no, that's not the right colors. Okay. Let's go, baby. But yeah, Shamwell, it's definitely worth playing. Like, it's fun, though. Also, if you collect the cards in real life, like, for example, I had so many codes that I could essentially craft any deck I wanted. I just already had... They give you so much free stuff that, for the most part, what I would craft is just, like, max out rarities, if anything. He forgot to add psychic energies to the deck, I guess so. Ooh, forgot to Pokeball, which means we get our pricing here. Why the Perfect Order ETB doesn't have these dog sleeves, I'll never know. But what the hell? These are worse than the pricing that I got for the other upgrade. I had one of these. I traded for some low-end SRs. I mean, IRs. Don't know who she is. And I also had one of these. It is fun. Also, if you watch Azul GG, if you watch Tim Danklin, again, I know it's Danklin. I forget the first name. There's a bunch of creators already in the space that trust. They do a better job of explaining because I'm at your level, bro. I'm playing where I know what my deck does because I've played it myself, so I have a few games under my belt. I've seen people play it just to get ready to, like, because I was considering playing this weekend, like I said. But I have no idea what my opponents are doing. You know what I'm saying? Double A battery. I'll look into double A battery. I don't know what that is. Had an old... Wait, hold up. I had hella codes as well. I got some cool old coins for it. I had an old Kyogre deck and Let's Go EVP Kit tutorial from 2021. Hey, yo. That's hype. Yeah, the sleeves I'm using are because I have more of those Steam decks. I just don't have... Basically, every time I go to my computer room is because my kid is knocked out. And my cards are in the closet where he's knocked out, so... There's a bunch of codes that I need to claim, or I have the ability to claim. I will go first. Oh wait, we played this guy. Yeah, you will ever lay, yeah, whatever. This was the Dragapult guy. Pocket. I see they got the pocket matchmaking. Actually, I don't like how SIRs look in this game, like on the bench. Again, maybe it's a setting that I need to fix. But it looks pretty terrible. Alright, so we already know from experience, we want to set up... Well, this only has 2 targets. I mean, only has 1 target in the deck, which is the Zoroark. I want to have access to this line. Let me double check what's in the pricing, though. Okay, none of our basics are in the pricing, I think. Like, none of our non-EXs. When we go to all, let me already add this to the as our option. We have all of these. I think all of our Pokemon are in the deck. Cyrano things in hand. A boss's orders in the pricing. 2 lilies are in the pricing. 1 Buddy Poffin is there. A Mochi, whatever. And a castle. So I should have all energies here yet. Okay. I already forgot everything I said, but I'm getting better at recognizing what's in the energy. All my Pokemon are there. I'm missing. There's like a lilies. It's fine. We're good. Let's put this down. Let's put this down. I guess at this point it doesn't matter. We could already put this down, but there's not really a point in showing that. And there's no reason to put this down either yet, because if they're playing a stadium, they could knock it out, and we can't attack yet because we're going first, and that's why we couldn't use lilies. But next turn we're probably gonna do this and just triple trade. But let's pass turn. Pokepad is huge for this deck. I remember sometimes finding ends Pokemon could be tricky. Bruh, that's it. For real, I can see the pad in general is just insane. It's what every TCG player uses to play every day. The only issue, this is 1-for-1 with IRL. The only issue is that currently rotation is gonna happen after the first week of April. So this weekend is pre-rotation, but live already updated to post-rotation. So I couldn't even test through this for this weekend that's coming up. So it's like awkward in that sense. So no supporters we have. I mean, we don't have any items that matter at this point. Bro, these arts are insane.
I had a polar night stretcher, not the gold one. Alright, if we're able to find our Manitan though, we are chilling. Any cards in the deck that got rotated out? Only supporters that were like staples. Like Iono and stuff, you play other things now. Well, we can't use secret box, but that was about to go crazy. I kind of really want to go for this. The best option has to be this though. Like Lily's could find us some stuff, but guaranteeing 3 trades is insane. Rookie Dory. Let's try to find that Darmanitan, bro. This might be greedy, but actually, I guess the secret box is what's actually like less likely to be. Let's go, Lilies. We have some more in the deck. Almost, but we're item locked. Oof, bosses is really good here. Yeah, they're going straight into Dreepy. Well, they have like free retreat, right? Your basics have no retreat cost. Yeah, so basically, oof. Even if they evolve, the Drag Cloak is at 90. We're in such a good spot because even if they try to dodge, like if they try to retreat into Monkey Dory or something just to like block, we get to boss's order anything we need, anything being the whichever one of these that they don't have, and we just get, bro. We're so good. And by so good, I mean like, okay, that's just pressing buttons because they can. Oh, because they want to hide the drag logo, okay. And by we're so good, I mean we're in a good spot. Not that I'm like, oh, that's the problem. Granted, we get to draw a whole bunch, but unfair stamp is quite unfair, to be honest. We do get to we draw a whole bunch though. And we're not item locked this time, so we should be fine. Stream snipe angle? Nah. Unfair stamp is like, oof, and we're gonna get item locked. No, they already retreated, so we're not afraid of this. That would have been a pain. What targets do we have for this? Just an energy? That's not that bad. I could have just sworn they already did that, but I could be trolling. All we need to find is a Pokepad, Ultra Ball, anything like that. Ultra Ball would suck because of how much we have to throw out, but... Alright. Nice stretcher again. So Cyrano gotta go. Monkey Dory, Ents Castle. On the answer on the barn rain. Loki Castle might have to go. Doesn't do enough right now. Yeah, no, I know about drawing too. It's just too good to pass up, right? Let me trade a Night Stretcher for 2 more cards and then we'll secret box. Because I kind of want to keep a lot of what we have. I think we pitch Zekrom, Poffin, and Stretcher. I guess the energy, right? Because we could draw into another energy with the cards we're picking. Let's keep the Stretcher. Okay, Pokepad for sure. Watch Tower because we can. This because we can. And it all becomes what supporter we want. Probably Lilies. Boss's orders isn't necessary right now. None of this is necessary right now. We could just Lily for draw cards. We don't need a monkey door here. That's the only reason I'm not gonna do it. Actually, we can, right? To challenge the Voodoo. The only issue is that I don't have like immediate answers to the energy I just lost. But we have so many trades. Yeah. Bro, Darmanitan, it discards all the energy, that's the downside. But it hits 90 to the active and then 90 to anything on the bench. It is so broken. Granted, I saw people drop this card. They cut it. I don't know why. Darmanitan versus Pose 8 times out of 10 GGs. Yeah, that's why I feel. But I've seen builds that just cut it. I don't know. They're playing like Badoos and others. All energy. Granted, we have Ents Castle. There's PP ups in the deck. Learn the hard way once. Realistically, we win with Monkey Dory into Boss's Order as long as we find PP up. Even if I could. Never mind. Actually, we still. Yeah, depends where they transfer the energy to. I have Ends Castle. Yeah. Trust. They did send the energy. I mean, they played it correctly. Like they took away that play. There is a way to double attach to the bench. Also, we have Janine in the deck. If we draw Janine, then there's definitely a way to double attach to both. Actually, it's PP up and then Ends Castle free retreat. That's one way. Janine. The only thing to Janine gets rid of Boss's Order. You dream about it. And we already have the Dark Energy. Boss's Order. Okay, so they trolled. Wait, what is this? They had it and now they don't. Granted, they're playing around the fact that I think I already got rid of an Ents Castle. They're not playing around the second one. It's a lot of stadiums. By the way, if you're wondering, oh, why do you have this? Like, where'd you get the deck list? I just went to to Limitless. I just went to Limitless. I didn't recreate the wheel or nothing crazy. And there's Janine. I'm down to build it. I have I have nothing to lose, right? I'll try it. Clearly, this deck has been working for me. Oh, this is so clutch. This way, I don't even need boss's order. Look at this. Look at this. This is so hype. He's gonna retreat. He's not gonna let me go through with it. Also, I don't know if I have enough energies for Janine, to be honest. I didn't have. Oh, wait, I did. I was like, wait, I don't. And now we get poison, so we hit the front one for enough damage. We hit for 40 more to the active. We're... Oh, I couldn't tell which one I was using because we're hitting for super effective. I'm like, where the fuck is the 90 damage? We're hitting for 2. We didn't need all that. I just flexed unintentionally. We didn't even have. We had 3 trays and we used 0 of them. Bro, it's going good. It's going good. Puma just dropped the 30 celebration line 7 minutes ago. Yeah, I saw the. I have the Twitter drops. I'm not into shoes like that. Plus the sneaker. If Pokemon scalpers are bad and sneakerheads are bad, I can't imagine trying to beat both of them at the same time. Bro, there was a Walmart drop at 9 p.m. Eastern. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Bro. The bots got to it, bro. I had no chance. Final boss type shit for real. Literally. Final boss. The shoes look cool, though. Oh, did you have you picked this one up yet, Nissa? It's only a common or common and a non, like obviously the reverse foil. My Discord link is expired. Let me. Granted, my Discord is pocket heavy. Let me update that. If you don't mind, I hate that you create a link. Like I'm like invite to server. Hold on, let me do it to the general. You do like, oh, invite to server, edit invite link so that it never expires, and then it still expires. It's just like, what the fuck? I should probably create a section of my Discord for you have. Did you see that I pulled the Seismitoad? Shout out to AFK for that ETB that had it. Oh yeah, the Jaden, the artist for that Talonflame is Shinji Kanda, and my boy Nissa. The reason I brought it up is because he collects as much as he can their art. There's obviously some that are out of range for anybody or for most people, like the Giratina, from whatever set that is, Ancient Origins or something like that. I don't know. I could be messing up the list. I'm not very TCG savvy. I'm a bit lost. I don't see Hydreigon, Sweetbags. Yeah, I'll try to get you a turn 2 concede though. I'll get you. We'll change it up after today though. I'll go back to the norms. The other day pulled the Meowth SIR, was so hyped. Damn, Afro. I have yet to get. I got lucky with the Walmart drop for Perfect Order. It's yet to come in the mail though. The SIR promos, etc., are around 500. Last I checked. Yeah, it's tough. It's a beautiful card though. That Giratina. Monkey Dory lead. And we're going second. Let's go. We're missing energy, clearly. There's no point in attacking, though. I put my list in the negative place for you. Bad. I'll look at it now.
It's a joke. Every Wednesday's pain. Yes, bro. Today was a joke. Today was a super joke. That was from an ETB as well. He pulled the full art just from a single extra one he had. Jesus. Hopefully I get lucky. I got an ETB, 2 bundles, and some 3-pack blisters. Whenever any player puts a non-dark onto their bench, place 2 damage on it. We won't have to deal with that too much. Let's get rid of... Wait, why am I... Oh, I see. I was like, wait, why am I already at -2? I see. So that's what we're doing. Let's get rid of that. Let's put down Zekrom. Do we start playing Monkey Dory games? Oh, okay, Darmanitan's in the pricing, so I think we do actually. Although Reshiram would be pretty solid, but we could find Reshiram later. Where am I? Let's start having game. Start playing the Monkey Dory games. Actually, in hindsight, this is terrible. This is terrible because I can't charge the Zoroark next turn and do what I'm trying to do here. We do have a free retreat, so I could do this though. Wait, where's the... Let's go like this. I'll hold Monkey Dory for now, so they don't do nothing crazy. I see you're playing live Pocket mid a bit at the moment. It shouldn't be a mirror, at least I don't think so. Granted, it could be. But double Monkey Dory, this just seems like a gimmicky deck. That's my guess. How easy is this game for a brand new player to get into? Does it have the same problem like Pocket where new players who want to battle are never going to be able to until 3 months later? No. You start off, bro, and they give you so much. They give you so many cards. Oh, Lord, that's crazy. They just basically copycatted me, bro. Yeah, this is just a Monkey Dory Frostlass deck. Unfortunately, our Darmanitan line was in pricing. Yeah, super free to play. Like, no exaggeration. Oof, this Monkey Dory actually might do something then. Granted, we don't have PP up to... That's tough. If we could find Janine, there's a chance, right? Cyrano, we're probably gonna have to Cyrano though. As much as I want a Janine, we're not gonna be able to finesse. Or we could technically, we don't have to attack this turn, right? I think. Let's get rid of Lilies. Get rid of you. Grab the prize. If it wasn't for the PP up, we do have a way of attacking this turn. If we could have used it. Does it really matter? Again, let me check my board. Only 2 of them are going to be used. I guess for versatility. The fact that we have this and Moki makes me want to hold on to it. But I don't think... I guess... Okay, they just... Yeah, I think we were way too ahead. Eventually, we were going to just pop off. Trade Fez? That's fair. I never liked Pocket. I started that one image. Rapunzel of Philem surrounded by blades. It's just too simple for me. Yeah, you're in Pocket-infested waters right now, brother. Pocket really messed me up because I look at 400 Pokemon and a voice in my head keeps saying it's a shit card.
Just has a lot of bugs. Yeah, Monkey on. Coming from Pocket, being free to play. Yeah, I'm a cruising lord. I'm literally cruising. Let me check out the list from my boy Jaden in chat. Let's check deck list. Alright, so the Meowth EX, I like that. Okay, Monkey Dory, Darumaka. So 2 Maka, 1 Darmanitan. We're playing a 1-1 right now. 1 Reshiram, Badoo. Okay, so already off just looking at it, the differences include, hold up. So you're playing no Fez. But you're playing only 10 Pokemon. Wait, the 10 Pokemon is not correct, right? Is that math correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, you have 18 Pokemon. I don't know what I said. Okay. Oh, I guess type of 10 different types of Pokemon is what it's listing. Okay, okay. 2 Pad, 2 Brock Scouting. I'm guessing that's for Badoo. But you're playing 4 Ultra Balls, 1 Black Belt, 2 Boss's Orders, 2 PP Up, 1 Mountain, 2 Stretcher, 2 Serrano, 1 Binding, 2 Castles, 4 Buddies, 1 Janine, 1 Unfair Stamp, 1 PP Up. Wait, what? Oh, it's just from a different set. But they're both okay. But 3 PP Ups, 3 pads, 4 Lilies, 2 Binding Mochis instead of 1. Okay, it's just the rarities change up the how it's listed in the thing. Low key, your list looks similar to this one that I have here. Well, that I was building here. You see, I was putting this together with Unfair Stamp. It sounds very similar, granted, but at the time I was missing cards. I'm gonna keep the deck as is, only because I already learned the 60, right? But I'll try it out for sure offline. Granted, we keep going against people that are like 300 points higher than us. I don't know what that's like. How much I lost the game tonight for a turn 1 Misty flipping 4 heads into Articuno hitting my basic. That shouldn't be a thing. Oh, Olive. The funniest thing about Twitter, like the Twitter pages, they're supposed to, the points mean nothing. They still lose normally. Only pros play Bulbasaur. Oh, not the Venusaur. Also, this hand's pretty gas. Alright, Jaden. Would you go full Unga Boonga? Would you put all 4 on the bench? Personally, I would do it. But that's pocket brain. What would TCG players do? Definitely do this as well. Oh, I could technically throw it in for 40, but what else do you need space for? Good question. Technically, a different target other than Darmanitan here. I'm gonna hold Castle because they do play that tree of whatever the fuck. Put 3 just to leave space, but 3 is preferred. Yeah. During your opponent's next turn, the defending opponent can't retreat. Had I read that, I would have retreated already. Whoops. I could get around that with Pekka whatever run thing, Peach, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Obviously, it has to be not in my pricing, and I have to find a way to draw it, which I did not. I guess we could threaten to start swinging at it. We just call it Peck. Peck like that? Or Petch. I'm gonna go with Peck. Or I guess you could phonetically write it down as well, but Petch? I have no idea. Petch? Okay, okay. There's the forest I was thinking. Each player gets to evolve grass forward during the yeah, so they could jump all the way to the Venusaur right now. This hand was, I guess, worst case, like they get rid of Darumaka, we're able to Fez, right? What the fuck is that? Search your deck for a Terra Pokemon, reveal and put it to your hands. I wasn't paying attention. What did they add? Another Ogerpon? Oh shit. It is just a rare candy. Granted, but this is so much draw power if they have the energy, right? Oh, because there wasn't an actual green, wasn't an actual grass energy. Oh, okay, I see this. I see the line. I see that. Damn, they were a brick and a half, bro. Having to do that play just to be able to draw cards seems so bad. Look at top 7. You may real supporter you find there and put it. Bro, you read a card and you miss out everything. What the fuck did they add? Lilies, okay. And this thing needs 3 energy to attack, and this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Okay. Bro, with no draw power is so stupid, man. Basic energy in this card probably have none. That's so dumb, bro. Like all we needed was any of the. Well, we definitely ends castle this away, right? I don't want them evolving all the way up. Yeah. This does 0 damage. They have 0 basics in the yard. This is such a troll spot to be in, bro. If we had Xena Zoroark, Cyrano, any of that, well, we could fed afterwards. It doesn't need to recognize the. Oh, if they kill, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're definitely dropping Fez after the fact if necessary. And none of this truly matters. Okay, what? Oh, this is where they get to move it all to the active. Right? As often as you like, you can move a basic energy from one of your opponents to another. Fuck, dude. The good thing is that they don't seem to have too many energies. Mayo was good. Hilda's strong. Not right now, but in general. They seem to be whiffing on. Never mind. I take that back. They're not whiffing on anything. I was like, they're not finding grass in it. Heal 30 from this Pokemon. All we needed, it was fucking Zoroark, and we would have won already. This is wraps. At this point. This amount of bricking is not real, bro. Is there a maximum hand size? Not that I know of.
That was brutal. That's granted, with the amount of games we played, that being our only brick is actually like pretty decent, no? Yeah, and funny enough, that wasn't even like the problem, right? But whatever. The only reason that it's frustrating to lose that way is because we were like one card away from it not like completely cutting it off before it popped off. You should recycle that daily. Wait, what? Recycle what?
Holy hell! Now we don't even have a. Oh, like get rid of the. Okay, I see. I didn't know. I forgot that was an option.
Oof.
But this card looks beautiful. Yeah, this one has a dark energy attached to it, plus 100, and the attacks it uses do 100 more. When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach 2 basic from your hand onto. So them leading that is huge, right? That means they got. Actually, I don't know what they did. Why wouldn't you just hold this, right? What is that? As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. Oh, so it counts as the dark energy.
That's crazy. Hella jank. We'll see. We'll see.
We don't look like we're in the best position to be honest. And this is like free retreat completely, or just. Oh, it's just 2 less.
Okay, so it's not free.
I'm not gonna lie. Our hand is pretty cracked. I don't think, like, I guess we could deck thin in theory with this, but it also feels like a waste. But I'm thinking like in pocket, like, oh, I don't want to get hit by, like, oh, I don't want to get hit by Copycat or Mars or something. That's the mentality I have. Next turn, it depends on what we draw, whether we boss's order or Lily's. Because we could definitely just snipe this. Since we swing for 250 with his org. Right now there's Judge. But in the next set, and Unfair Stamp. But Unfair Stamp you need to knock out. Judge is just like shuffle your hands, draw 4 each. In the next set, they're printing a new red card that if your opponent has 3 or less prizes, they get red carded basically. What are all these special energies, bro? What is this? It provides colorless if this okay. But if it's basic, this card provides every energy. Oof. Well, I guess we're using orders because we get with this. We are able to grab. Oof. We have like. There's no reason not to just knock out the Ogodogi, right? Like, what else is the board doing? Let me go back. Yeah, let's just grab this, bro. I do need to find another energy. I should have taken that into account. I think we could get rid of one of you. This game hates me, bro. Yeah, I'm deck dating for the Lily. I don't want to put down these bodies though. That's like asking how much does this hit for? For each 30 more for each damage counter on your opponent's active. Say less, bro. Let's see. Oh, there's the energy. I don't think there's a target for this in the deck, but you never know type shit. Maybe they're playing Meowth or something, I don't know. Actually, taking 170 is not that big a deal, right? It's the follow-up that could be a problem. What does this tool do? If we're poisoned, we do 40 more damage. Which obviously we're not poisoned right now, but it was just getting it out of my hand so that we could... Interesting choice. I really hate how they look on the board. Yeah, that card looks insane. Okay, this is a ramp. This is from Perfect Order. Another one, that's fine. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the anti-EX card, right? Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon opponents that have an ability. It's like a wannabe... It's a wannabe... Oricorio. What is my out to this? Like hard ramping Zekrom or something? I forgot I could trade. I'm like, damn, what do I do with this hand? What prevented me from taking it? I did not read that part. The more you know. I didn't read that shit at all. I also don't have an inherent way to out this thing. I see that. Now this guy lets him ramp as much as he needs. Once per turn, but still. I guess if they put enough basics in the yard, we could technically try to hit him with this. But then they just one-shot us. I don't know if Jaden's still in chat, but I would love to hear what their out to this bullshit usually is. Because they're all one-prizers, so I can't boss enough for a game. I could only like steal a point here, steal a point there. Monkey Dory is interesting. Obviously, we're not in a position where we can't even fit it. You together, baby, as long as skies are blue. Yeah, Monkey Dory went clutch. Doesn't seem like they have one of these. Where are the PPOs, bro? I probably just scoop here, but I don't even have a thing in the yard. I'm dumb. And I already traded with both, right? I'll play one. I'll play until I lose one more, and then I'll call it. And then on Friday, we'll be back to pocket. I'll probably play more of this offline, though. Ideal Caillou. A grass deck, we're getting cooked. See what people like the list that the list that Jaden sent me, not having secret box. Like there's a lot of hands turn one where you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like yes, it grabs anything, but there's so many cards that are so good in the deck. The Rude Heal 20 from this Pokemon. You put all energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand and have this attack do 80 more.
Badoo, Chikorita. I guess with Night Stretcher, I could afford to get rid of a few of these.
I could technically grab PP up. Nah, I need pad. I need pad. Well, I don't need pad. I want pad. That's dumb because I had Janine. So stupid, bro. Doesn't make a difference. There's a world where we shouldn't have someone. And I guess there's a world where I should have Pokepad, because if they go in Badoo, which is more, it's likely, I can't do any of these things, so that's on me. Should definitely use them already. Also just heal for 20. Yeah. Such a bad play. Yeah, it's probably about that time we called it a night. Wait, hold. Never playing. I really don't want to put Fez, so I'm not going to. Can't use any of these cards. I could put this down. Let's do that. This is gonna cook us. Swings for 320. However, we do have PP up, free retreat. We do get to knock this out in the clapback. I can't even complain because we Lily's the same way. Bro, these Teal masks are so dumb, bro. So so broken, bro.
Meganium's the type of card I need to read. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck it does. I know it's. I think it's like superior in pocket. Each basic grass is now counts as double. There's overpawn swing for infinite, bro. Yeah, no, I'm aware of weakness. I'm aware, but that's not even like the biggest problem right now. We could one-shot Teal Mask. The only issue is they could one-shot us back, and the price, and we're losing the price trade per se. There's a world where instead we knock out Meganium, like we bosses the Meganium and try to take out the. I think if we knock out Meganium, they can't attack for a little bit. Oh, choose. I'm like, what's going on? It's like, what can I do with thing? What? Oh, I did it. For a second, I didn't have the energy. I almost had a stroke. That was scary. That I feel like we have to. No, we have to boss his order. As much as I want to judge, we have to boss his order here. Let's go. We could trade and see what we get though. If I'm not mistaken, obviously, if they have vitality or whatever, and that's a huge card off the life. Like if they find the forest and go from Chikorita all the way to Meganium again, then like fuck me, right? But they couldn't attack us otherwise. But if they don't have it after drawing infinite cards, bro, I don't know. This game's just too consistent, bro. This is gross. Oh, wait, they haven't been even manually attached yet. We're so fucked. They're swinging for 300. They didn't have it, but I just miscalculated what they could do. Ants Castle's clutch. Not enough to do anything too crazy, but yeah, there's no way for us to win, unfortunately. Because again, they can't whiff the knockout like you said. 360, my math is off. Yeah, them not having it is crazy, but they have everything else, unfortunately. No PP up. We've been humbled.
So clearly there's some weaknesses to the Zoroark deck that we can't really play around, right? What's all of this? They just give you the SIRs like that, bro? Another one? Alright, for Lee, I'll do one more. They just give you this, bro. Bro, if I could pull that IRL, bro. Where's this from? I don't know what PRE is. Oh, Prismatic Evolution. Yeah, it didn't get any better. Unless I do like this, I could do this. And don't ask me what the deck is. This is the pre-constructed one they give you. Real life fantasy. Real life fantasy. Attack once it can see true. Tomorrow first. Yeah, we got Mega Card. I could have also done it in casual. Jesus Christ. We both bricked. Alakazam. Of course, weakness immediately. I forgot what Hariyama does. But we're going first. Let's go for the Lucario and hope it's enough. Side duck. I don't know what's going on. I'll probably judge just to get these Dawn cards out their hand. Yeah, I know it's Alakazam. I just don't know. Well, I don't know what Psychic does. I mean, what Psyduck does. Pokemon in play lose any ability that requires the Pokemon using it to. I don't know. I don't know what I just read. I'm gonna be honest. Talk to me, girl. Put up to any combination of 4 Pokemon basic energy from your discard to your hand. That'll be good later on. Judging 4 for 4 doesn't really matter, except for the fact that we know that their hand is literally Alakazam, the Dunsparce. Actually, no. Yeah. What does this do again? Attacks used by this do 50 more. The EX, that's not going to come up. Gravity Mountain seems like it might be used. This doesn't get to use, and yeah, Fighting Gong is strong. I should have read Hariyama while I was there. Let's see what Hariyama does. Once in your turn, you may play this Pokemon from your hand. One of your Pokemon, you may use this. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Damn, that is insane. We should have kept that in mind. It's like a boss's order at any moment. You could put that here. Oh, it's in the bench only? Okay, I would have done it differently if I knew that part. Bunga bunga. Bro, es por el challenge. Necesito atacar con un fighting. So, he jugado el stream entero con Zoroark. Pero pensé que no podía perder y luego me salieron Grass hasta más no poder. Y un Teal Mask, el Teal Mask Ogerpon también. Well, not Teal Mask. El que doesn't take damage from abilities. I forgot which one it is. Cornerstone, there you go. What the fuck did he just do?
Let's see.
Jump straight to this guy. What's this guy's attack? Place 2 damage count on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand. Holy shit. We need Judge yesterday. Lo bueno que it shouldn't get weakness, right? It's just 280. It's just a flat number. Because it's not attacking for that damage. It's just putting the counters. I could be wrong. It's this weekend. It's It's pre-rotation. But Varun bailed out on me, bro. I was gonna go. I'm gonna set el líder, pero I'm just kidding. It was gonna be hard for me to go regardless. But everybody that I kind of try to like encourage to go didn't pull up. Yeah, but I didn't know what the fuck Alakazam did, so my bad. I could definitely put this so that we could just win with knock him out with Aura Jab. Hey, hopefully we can find Judge here. Nope. I have no other drop power. Search your deck for a card that has no ability to evolve from one of your things. I'm dumb, right? I could have played that better as well. Wait, oh no, resistance. No, it bothered me, bro. Nah, just for April Fools, I wanted to play some TCG. TCG is not it, but not enough people. I appreciate everybody who did tune in, though. I'm gonna be honest. ¿Te parece a mí después de patear? Nah, I appreciate the ones that did stick around to watch. I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what to expect for today.
This is. They got me with more ranks. I had to try, you know. Don't know the cards, but it's fun. It is. It is fun. I recommend anybody to try it. It's on mobile. It's on PC. They give you everything. They give you so much. I have a bunch of code cards for this or moving packs where to actually use them. Yeah. You see this currency in the top right, the 2,900 whatever. You can literally go to your deck right here, and if you change this to wait, is this the sorting thing to show all cards? And I don't know where I don't know enough. I haven't played enough, but basically, yeah. So you get to see the cards you don't own. And for example, like let's say this Alakazam, I don't have it, but you exchange. You could craft any card with the points, and the best way of getting those points to craft is with these. And you could craft full arts. Granted, I wish I could. I was more savvy to show you. I could probably change it by rarity somewhere. Resistance, stage, attributes, mega, scar. Okay, I don't know where. It has to be somewhere. But yeah, I guess I could. You know what? Let me check it like this. Zork. If I go to, you see, look, I could go to. If I want the gold one, I could craft it with 2K. You could craft any card you want based on the rarity. It's gonna be less or more. Lazoro, no, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Estoy cansado. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta wake up early. I'll keep playing off stream though. TCG is way better, but only thing Pocket does better is the pacing of the game. The pacing is so much. I guess he try to get the tickets. That too, sure. I don't know anything about anything. Stealing's been doing well lately in Pocket. Yeah, the only issue is the play style does not fit how I like to play. the sitting behind the Steelix, healing it up. Like it's just a Snorlax deck at the end of the day. But I appreciate the existence of Steelix though. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Let's see who we raid. Again, if y'all see me for the first time because I'm doing live, I apologize. My stuff, give me a slow ass gameplay. Exactly, yeah. Just the healing, taking forever to fall down, all that stuff. I'm not about it. So yeah, if you're watching me from live, I'm a Pocket player. I don't know when I'll stream this again, but I appreciate you tuning in. If you're just my regulars, I appreciate you double. The fact that you stuck around even though I'm not doing the usual. I know it's as a viewer myself at times, I know it's kind of like troll and it's like it's hard to like follow up something that you don't know anything about, but let's see who's streaming Pocket right now. We got BB, Josh streaming World of Warcraft, Dr. Greninja streaming Fire. Okay, let's go to BB. Again, have a great night, y'all. Appreciate every single one of y'all. And I'm out. Dale, buenas noches. Cereal time, let's go.